Hello, everybody. What is that, Nunit? Why you've got cops going on? What is that? I think I'm missing something over here. What is going on? Hello to Nunit. You accept $1 too. And hello, Anastasia, sweetie. Red Nappy Summer, nice to see you. Aki, hello, my beautiful Paula and Nunit, that Anderson kid. Hello to Lilith. Divine Goddess, let's go for it. So, and let's go find out. Your birthday is until May 18th. Yeah. Anastasia, love note, sure thing. Let's go with this one. Hello, hello, hello. Old bag Nunit. Oh my God. I think you might end up paying for that, Paula. Somehow, I don't know. I would not have dared to call Nunit old bag. I don't know why you can't see Divine Goddess. Maybe she has blocked you. What happened of weird, Divine? What happened, sweetie? Let us know what happened. I'm getting over here for you, Anastasia. I am so in love with you. You have the most beautiful soul. I am so proud of every single thing you have accomplished. I hope that you never, ever hurt me. Hello, that Anderson kid. How are you doing today? You changed your picture again. The love you give me is a love that I have been looking for. Yeah, we are. I know we are. Yeah. Although, you know, I don't consider myself into that. My parents call my aunt an old bag, and I don't know. I guess that's why I'm just not putting myself into that category. I think we're sexy and hot, Paula, is what I have to say. Can we be sexy old bags? Can we be that? Then I'd be willing to have a compromise. Your boobs feel like they're starting to go to the floor. All right, so that's the only thing old and tight. Until you have kids, then he'll be old and loose, Nunit. All right, that being said, what happened to Divine? There is some strange what's going on? What's weird at work, Divine? Hello, Lexi. Anastasia, let's go get some other love messages. Oh, Watson, you're such a knight. I really hate not communicating as much as I would like to. I have been sending you messages in 5D. I am speaking through songs. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lilith. All right, I've got you, Divine. Telepathically communicate with me. There is, Nunit. Apparently there is. Other than that, you can always do, I think, Kegel, right? Yeah. I love you. I am not hiding the connection for the wrong reasons. You never had kids? Well, then you're old and tight. Yeah. I had 3, Paula. I'm in trouble. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. I'm getting back on track. I'm leaving you ladies with your twisted conversations. Hello, Reshma, sweetie. I'm at my breaking point. I'm reaching my breaking point. I feel pushed to make a decision. You're hilarious, Nunit. This is divinely guided, Anastasia. I'm so sorry. We need to take this slowly. I'm worried. I'm worried. I want to make things right between us. And let's go to this deck over here to finish off. Hold on. I have an explosion of cards. And the truth deck is exploding. All right, so here we go. No more explosion. Oh, you have to see it. Oh, God. No, I have no problems. Oh, well, I don't know. I did go to physiotherapy about that once because I thought, hey, I did have 3 kids, but apparently there's no issues. Apparently physiotherapists of that told me all is good. That was a really weird appointment, by the way. A physiotherapist of that is just really strange, let me tell you guys. There's not that many around. So let's go see. Yes, I've been there, done that. I even went to see a physiotherapist just to make sure, Paula. There was like all different kind of weird touchings going on. An explosion. Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. This love does scare me. Followed out by, look at that. And this is just what we're talking about, right? Sex, and yes, you are my everything. Too much breastfeeding. Oh, well, that has nothing to do with the tightening, nothing to do whatsoever. No, the boobs just kind of get bigger, but I didn't have that problem to begin with, so I'm not getting into that. The breastfeeding had nothing to do with it. No. It is all good. But yes, I did do a lot of breastfeeding for a long time. I sent a pic this morning. You sent back. That is beautiful. I am liking. All right. Yeah, of course. My pleasure, Anastasia, sweetie. Red Nappy Summer. Why does your Aunt A always have something negative to say about you or your kids? It's kind of weird, right? Well, let's go and find that out with our deck over here. Thank you, Gabriel. And let's go for oh, yes. Oh, Noonet. I did breastfeeding for many years, my dear gosh. Many. I have 3 kids, so, I've been there. I've done that. It was good for my kids. All right. So let's continue over here. I am getting for Red Nappy Summer. Well, you're drinking coffee, aren't you? Good for you. Enjoy it. Beautiful. Here we go. So I am getting over here struggle. Struggle is what I'm getting. I feel as though they want to be strong. They want to be right. And I feel as though they don't always agree with what you do or the way that you do it with your children. And I feel as though they would just do things completely differently. And this is why there are some, I'm going to say that they have something negative to say and they're actually trying to be nice as just saying something negative, because they would actually say something else which would actually bring into some type of conflict. So they're actually being really nice by just doing what it is that they do, although I know that it is not nice, but they're trying to be nice, sweetie. So I'm going to say it really has to do a lot with, they don't agree necessarily with what you do with your children or how you're raising your children, and this is why they always have a little something. It has nothing to do with you yourself personally. It has to do with their values, their ideas, and how they would do something. Last day on your current job, beautiful. Paula, I don't know. I do. I see a general reading for today, Paula. I do. No, you didn't disappear. I don't know. I've got you here, sweetie. I'm going to go see Eki, then I'm going to go and see you. Then I'm going to go and see Divine before Divine's messages kind of get, I was going to say suppressed, deleted. Hello, Avon, nice to see you. Eki, notes from LinkedIn. You want the blunt deck? Absolutely. The blunt, here we go, is going to be the first one, the truthful and the black and white. Sure thing. I'm still waiting for my new decks. No decks today. Okay, and then I got you, Paula. It's all good, sweetie. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. So, the blunt deck, here we go. First message, I don't have this energy for this at this moment. Let's please take it kind of slowly. I'm scared right now. I'm not quite sure that I can face this. I do want you to know that I really do miss you and that my heart does hurt. I'm also worried sometimes that you kind of moved on. It does kind of scare me. And will you wait for me, sweetie? I have seen the future with you, and I do want you by my side. It is, Lexi. And you know what? Some men like the breastfeeding stuff. So it could be beneficial for other people too, I guess. You're on the list. You are, Noonan. I've got you, sweetie. You got a mail from HR section, and they're not reviewing your contract, which is unfair. You're planning to send it to mail CEO, which is what we'll do about it. Will he reprimand? I'm going to check that out. Beautiful, divine. Okay, divine. When you say that they're not going to renew, I know, right, Lexi? But yes, it is true. Hello, Sarah. You met a few that didn't care. Yeah, some of them like it. Seriously, a lot of them. Let's go and see over here for the Truthful deck is going to be the next one out. Divine, if you could please tell me, when you say they're not going to review your contract, are you trying to say that they're not going to renew your contract, therefore you no longer have a job when this one ends? Or that they're not willing to make any modifications to the actual contract that you have right now, sweetie? I'm just going to go and check that out. How are you doing, my beautiful Zara? How have things been? Things haven't moved too much yet, right? I'm getting over here. I just want you all of the time, Eki. I miss you. Do you miss me? I also want you to know that I would do absolutely everything for you. Yes, but when they mailed you that, Divine, did they mail you saying you're losing your job, or they're not going to make any modifications, is what I'm wondering. I dream about you a lot. I'm also getting over here that we are waiting for you, my beautiful. And again, I mean, this is sex time. I just keep getting sex messages. Sex with you. Okay. Let's go and see. You said the black and white rose, which is this one. Is it that one? Yes, it is that one, the black and white. You should definitely escalate this. You do such a beautiful job, Divine. There is no reason that you should not get what you want. No one, my beautiful Eki, can change my love for you. I've been doing some spell work on you, sweetie. I know that you have been right, and I'm trying over here to forgive myself about all of this. I also want you to know that if I'm distant, if I seem as though I have a couple of problems, I do want you to know that my nerves have been getting the very best of me. I have been astral projecting to you. These are new messages coming out for you, sweetie. And I want you to know that I really do miss you a lot. Good for you, Noonet. What a beautiful input, sweetie. I love. Let's go and see our dear friend Paula that I'm going to go see Divine. And then when I'm with Divine, Noonet, if you want to start to post out your questions, it'll be your turn, sweetie. So Paula, general reading for today. Anything that you need to know? Let's go with my Monopoly deck because it just keeps calling out my name. So what is it that you need to know over here? My beautiful, you need to know over here that, quite frankly, We're moving. Things are changing. Wait. When I say we're moving, Leo's not moving, to another state or elsewhere. It's not what I'm saying. Things are starting to change is what I want to say. Modifications are bringing upon, but I feel as though they're coming into a really good way. So I am going to say over here, I do feel as though you are the ultimate. If ever you do wonder, how does Leo feel about me? Does she love me? Does she care about me? Does she want to be with me? Does she see a future with me? Or all of those questions above? The question is yes for, in great enumeration for every single one that I have mentioned. I am going to say over here that we do see ourselves with you forever. I do want you to know, though, that she would like you. She would like you to, send some messages to her, too. So she wants to feel special like that, beautiful. She wants you to send some messages out. She wants to feel special, and she wants to feel like she's not the only one reaching out. So I say reach out to her just a little bit more, and she'll be really, really happy. Now I'm going to go and continue, though. Let's go see. I know, me too, Lilith. I went back onto Etsy to go and find the deck and see what other decks she had. But I'm not in love with the other deck, so that's that. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, right? Okay, so here you go. I'm getting over here that you need to be bold. You need to be decisive. You need to motivate each other, both of you together, not just one. This is about both of you developing and having a clear plan. Obviously, Spirit is trying to tell you need to get married, Paula. I'm kidding you, Paula. Spirit is not saying that you need to get married, but Spirit is saying that you do need to look into the right and into the same direction. So, Paula, Spirit is saying start planning a future with Leo. It is going to be good for you. It is going to be good for Leo. You're both going to be moving into the right direction. Other than that, I feel like we're responsible. I feel as though, love is there and we are just willing to give more and more and more. So I'm going to say that we are willing to be quite playful and cute, and you need to be attuned to all of those beautiful, intuitive messages that are coming towards you. And that's what I got for you. I just had to say the married one, just, to kind of bother you there, Paula. Yeah. All right. I know. So here we go. I'm just into that kind of mood. Yes. I've been doing that to my kids' friends too. They knock on the door when they come home from school, and I open the door really quickly and I tell them no, and I close the door and I run away. And they're wondering what the hell what happened, right? Yeah. I go back like a minute after. Yeah. It makes, it's part of me. So, Noonit, if you want to post your questions, I'm going to go and see what's going on with Divine over here. So, no, they don't, sweetie. They don't. Absolutely not. Yeah, she's been coming to see you a lot, right? I know. Well, hello, Renee. Yes. How are you doing today? Let's go and see over here. Hold on. Beautiful Divine, what is going on? So I'm just going to scroll back up because I want to go and see your contract. Is not going to be renewed at this moment. They're not going to. So let's go see what's going on. Let's start off over here. So. You're planning to send a mail to the CEO. What is the CEO going to do about it? All right. Okay. So this is for what is the CEO going to do about it? I'm going to say for the moment, I do feel as though the CEO will be contacting them to see what exactly is going on and how, all of this has been brought upon. But I am just going to go and get an information over here. Just one moment. I'm going to pull some more cards out. Okay. Beautiful. You know what I feel like the main problem is over here? It is not your work. It is not the quality of your work. It is not your beautiful soul. I don't even believe that it is necessarily because somebody else is playing games behind your back. What I am going to say over here is I just feel as though it's a little bit too costly, and I feel like they're trying to cut down. And I feel like by doing that, they're actually going to be cutting down or maybe abolishing your position here, sweetie. So I'm going to say I would still escalate to CEO, but I do feel as though the main problem being here is that they're not really going to be able to do something for you. because this is something that is financial. It's not something that they can just kind of modify because something is going on. It is something that is clearly financial over here. And I feel like we need to cut some corners. And I kind of feel sadly that you might be one of those corners that we are going to be cutting, sweetie. So I'm going to say, please do escalate. Absolutely no doubt about that. Is somebody being sneaky? Is somebody doing something behind your back? I don't feel so. The good news into all of this is that it actually has, you know, nothing to do with you, with your quality of your work, of yourself, or anybody else that might be causing you any problems. I'm not seeing that. I'm truly seeing as though they are trying to cut down and they need to, you know, just kind of cancel out some positions here, sweetie. And this is why they are not going to be, well, at this moment anyways, they're not going to be renewing. Let me go see what's going to be going on over there with Akasha. I don't feel, honestly, over here that anything is going to happen to Akasha on Sadami. So I'm going to say for the moment, they are sticking and staying where they are. But I don't feel anything coming towards them. I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm sorry, beautiful. I really hope things are going to change. But at this moment, the energy that I'm getting is that we're not really going to be able to change that. Well, maybe they will, sweetie. Maybe they will. You discussed what the boss is. Okay, so hopefully they will, sweetie. At the moment, well, maybe that's it. You see, I feel as though it's exactly what I'm saying. They're going to give you a new position. They're going to give you a position somewhere else. The position that you once had, they're no longer going to have. So maybe they're just reaffecting their positions and their places, and they will offer you something somewhere else, but they don't necessarily have the budget or the money to give you maybe what you wanted into your previous. Thank you, Nunit. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, beautiful divine, they are canceling out the old position that you had. I don't believe that they, and this is one of the reasons why, you know, if they're going to offer you something else, they're going to offer you something else, but what they're going to be offering most likely is not going to be paid more than what you were paid before, sweetie. I feel like the conditions will also be different. So it's going to be up to you to decide if you do want to have that or not. Yes. Let me go and see over here, my dear friend Nunit, for your questions, sweetie. Nunit, beautiful. Hold on. Let me go and get question 1. My beautiful divine, you are going to find out in time what is going to be happening with that. For the moment, this is what I'm seeing. This is what is into the cards, sweetie. You ordered your resin today, yes, to make some crystal cup placemates and zodiac storage bins. Nice. Will you make money off of this first batch? Oh, well, how nice is that? Let me go see. Are you going to be making money off of that, sweetie? So here we go. That new resin that you did order today, beautiful, to make those crystal cups. Are you going to be making any money off of that, those crystal cup placemates? I am going to say, you know what? I do feel as though you are going to be making some money off of this. Are you going to be making a lot of money? No. Will you be making some sales? Definitely. So I feel like everything that comes on in is going to be good. It is going to be appreciated, and I'm sure that they will be absolutely beautiful. So I am going to say, yes, you are going to be making some money. Is it going to be as much as you would like? I don't feel so. Not right away. I feel like you need to give some time to those new products. Beautiful. So you really just need to give yourself a couple months. You know, give yourself about 6 months, sweetie. People are going to start ordering your stuff. They're going to start talking to other people, and that's really how you're going to grow your business with that. Beautiful. So I'm going to say you are going to be making some money off of that, sweetie. Your number 2, how did Roger feel about seeing you? He was your old boss. Yeah, before the other guy got over me and fired you. How did he feel? Let's go see. And Roger got you a drink, right? So how did Roger feel about seeing you today? I'm going to say over here, Roger, with our 9 of Cups, was really, really happy to see you, sweetie. Absolutely. Oh, Paula, you have another question, beautiful. I will get to it in a few moments, sweetie. I am definitely going to have to say over here, we were really, really happy to see you. I do feel as though, you know, that turning of that page did give us a little bit of sadness over here. And we were sad by what happened. We were sad by the fact that, you know, you were fired after and everything that happened. I kind of feel like we feel a little bit, how could I say, a little bit responsible for that. So my beautiful Nunit, I'm going to say we were happy to see you. We do feel bad for what happened because we do feel responsible for it in some kind of way. Teddy, I have not heard about Teddy in the longest of time. So you say, hold on here. Okay. Teddy was flirting with you. He always did that job. I know he was always flirting with you. Asking if you were married. Did he feel guilty for his boss, Michelle, directing him to firing you? Oh my gosh. Oh, the drama into your life, my beautiful Nunit. Let's go see. Lexi is next, followed by Reshma, Shopaholic. I have Gabriel. I also have Paula. Before going to Lexi, I'm going to go see Paula because Paula did have a second question that I did not see, so I will answer it right away, Paula, so you don't have to wait. So Teddy was flirting with you. I know he always was. Let's go see. Does he feel guilty for his boss, Michelle, directing him to fire you? I am going to say over here, I don't feel like it was a guilt. I actually feel as though it was a great disappointment. Let me put it that way. I feel like we were disappointed by the whole thing because obviously we did have a lot of fun. We did find you quite attractive. We enjoyed going to work when you were there. I don't feel as though we really want to do this. I don't feel like we wanted to. So do we feel guilty? No. Do we feel disappointed? Yes. Do we feel a little bit angry at the boss for doing that into the same way? Yes. But I'm not going to say guilty. I'm going to say a little bit angry, and I'm going to say disappointed, sweetie. And let me just go say hello to you, Jake. How are you? And those were your 3 questions. I don't see anything more. Beautiful. Okay, hold on. Let me just make sure. Okay, let me know if there's anything else. Okay, sweetie? Paula, beautiful. You also want to know how's ex-Sagittarius doing in her life and has she thought about you? Let's ask the pendulum and let's go and check out the cards for that. So how is ex-Sagittarius doing in your life? Lexi is next, followed by a beautiful Reshma, Shopaholic, and Gabriel. I told you those pictures are good. If you move pictures, what do you get? You get fire and you get passion is what you need to do. You need to excite them is what you need to do here, Gabriel, is what I'm seeing, obviously. So let's go and find this out. Oh, Nunit, you did have another question. I see it. I'll answer you in a moment, sweetie. I see your number 4. Okay, so let's go and see this over here for you, Paula. We're on guard. We're on guard, sweetie. So I'm going to say we're working onto this relationship. We're not letting go. Things are continuing. We do still have conflicts. I feel as though we actually had a conflict this week. So there was a conflict. We're still a little bit on guard, but you know what? I still feel like there's love. I still feel like we're together, and I still feel like we're moving towards into the future. So there's no breaking yet. Everything is still in place, in position. So your same usual ex, I do have to say, where we've got our ups and our downs. Now let's go and see, has she been thinking of you? Has she been able to turn that page? Nunit, I'll get your question right after. I do see it there. And I'll go see if she's going to reach out to you into the future as friends, sweetie, also. So has she been thinking of you? I'm going to say very surprisingly, because it's not usually what we've gotten into the past. I'm going to say no onto this one. I will validate with the pendulum, but first I'm going to go and see, is she going to reach out to you into the future as friends? I'll validate that with the pendulum too. So will she reach out to you into the future as friends? I'm going to say no over here, sweetie. 6 of Cups, reverse position. I kind of feel like we're trying as best as we can to turn the page and to really just be, you know, with the people that we are with right here, right now, without necessarily going back into the future. So I'm going to say onto that one, the energy that I'm getting at this moment is a no. Let's go and find out over here. I want to know, is ex-Sagittarius A thinking of Paula? Has she thought about Paula lately? Also no. And I want to know, will ex-Sagittarius A reach out to Paula as friends? Will ex-Sagittarius A reach out to Paula as friends into the future? And that is a no, beautiful. So I am going to say a no onto this one, sweetie. Sending you a whole bunch of love, Paula. It was great to see you today. Nunit, your other question, you're curious. How is Bernard feeling today? You know his wife is annoying. Yeah, his wife is annoying from what I can see into the cards. Well, she's annoying with him anyways. Let's go and find that out. So how is Bernard feeling today for Nunit? I'm so sorry. I did not see that one. I thought it was odd there was not a number 4. How is Bernard? You know what? I feel like today we're good. We're happy, sweetie. I feel like things are okay. Okay, the Queen is still into the same position. We're still there. We're still, you know, annoying. There's absolutely no doubt. We have not changed that over there. But the really good news is that, you know, we're actually happy. Things are moving on forward. So I'm going to say things are good for him, but not good with the wife. But he's good. He's happy. I feel as though he's keeping his own energy, sweetie. Let me just go back down here. And voila. Hello to Pakuthao. Nice to see you and welcome to the channel. Lexi, beautiful. Followed out by Rajma. Let me go and get your questions over here. Will everything work out with a move this Friday? Something came up and you hope that it works out. Let's go see. All right. I'm going to say everything is ultimately going to work out with a move. No doubt about that. But I'm going to say that it's not going to go without any hitch. I do feel as though, you know, everything is going to balance things out. You are going to move in. Everything is going to be okay. But you might have a couple little glitches here or there. It could be as much as the moving truck's going to arrive late or the people who are supposed to help you are going to arrive late. You know, it's going to be a tiny little thing. But altogether, I feel like things are going to move just fine, sweetie. Is everything going to work out with school? You're a little bit behind because you're stressed at the moment. May you drop a class? Would that be a good idea? Let's go see. Let me go and see if everything is going to be okay at school, and we'll see about that. All right, beautiful. What I'm going to say is that obviously, if you feel as though, I think you have about 4 classes, 3 or 4 classes. If you feel like you've got too much, drop one. Yes, it is better for you to have good grades into the classes that do remain than to have, you know, mediocre or bad grades in all of them because you've got one maybe of too much. You've got a lot going on into your life. So this is your first session back at school. I'm definitely going to have to say over here, sweetie, if it is better for you to do so, then please follow your intuition and follow with that. As long as you're able to get those good grades into the classes that you're doing right now and you're able to put that attention in, that is absolutely perfect. If next session you're feeling better, you're feeling stronger, you're getting a little bit more used to the schedule, you're a little bit more into that normality of going back in school, then I say, why not? Take up an extra class, you know? But for the moment, if this is better for you, then I say, okay. As for school, I feel like things are going to be okay, sweetie. Now, why is your stepmom or brother trying to get money out of you? She lost her job because of her ex boyfriend, and that's frustrating you. Oh, everybody wants money from you, Alexis, sweetie. Okay, beautiful. I know that you love everybody that is around you, and you have the biggest heart on earth, sweetie. You just want to help everybody out. But at some point, people just keep coming back to you because they know that you're going to help them out, even though they know that you need your money too, sweetie. So I'm going to say over here, if you don't have it, don't give it. If it's going to give you some problems, don't do it. They'll find another way. Otherwise, they'll keep coming back to see you, sweetie. So I feel like people do come to you because they know that you're going to give. They know that you're going to help because you love and you got a really big heart. So just be careful. I feel like people try to manipulate you here, Lexi. Messages in just one moment. Will CJ and you have socks soon? Okay. Okay, beautiful. I don't feel as though the socks are on their way. I'm going to say not for a good 2 or 3 weeks, sweetie. Whenever it does happen, I do feel like it is going to be somewhat spontaneous. It will be good, and it will be, you know, you're both going to be happy. And I feel like he's going to come by spontaneously at your place. It's not going to be something that is going to be planned. Let me give you some messages, sweetie. Let me go back over here. You're tired of it. I know, right? I know, sweetie. I did do your reading, Paula. I did it before the other one, so you could go, my dear gosh. Okay, go back about 5 minutes. 5 minutes, sweetie. Let's go for the messages. Hey, Susan. Beautiful you. Susan, a happy birthday. We're a little bit late, but you didn't come on in yesterday, sweetie, so I hope you had a good birthday. I hope that you were loved. I hope that everything went really, really good for you, sweetie, yesterday. How was your birthday yesterday, Susan? Please do let us know. And we wish you the most fantastic and best year, sweetie. I hope that this year is going to be that year of love for you, beautiful. Let me go and see. Elimination. Lexi. Reshma, you're up next, followed by Shopaholic and Gabriel. Let's go see. Oh, Paula, I did your question on... Hello, Michelle. Nice to see you, sweetie. Paula, I did all your other questions, I do believe. I answered over here, Paula. How's your ex-Sagittarius doing? Has she been thinking of you? And is she going to reach out as future friends? I answered all those approximately 5 minutes ago, sweetie. Not too long ago. All right, so Lexi, I'm eliminating anyone that could ever come between us. I'm pretending to be happy and that all is fine, but really, I'm absolutely miserable. It's not seeing anyone, I'm not seeing anybody else, if that is what you are wondering. I want you to know that at some point, enough is enough. Yeah, I did you quickly, Paula, because I wanted you not to hang around so you could go do your other stuff, because I know you hate waiting, beautiful. It's my pleasure. So, hard to read. You kind of confuse me, Lexi. You give me those mixed signals. It is my pleasure, sweetie. I can tell you all together here, Paula, she was not going to reach out as friends. And she was trying to move on forward. She had conflicts with her girlfriend this week, but she's still moving on forward. And really, really strangely, she has not been thinking of you, sweetie. That's pretty much altogether what I said, if it saves you from looking around, Paula. Other than that, as for Lexi, let's go and do the blunt messages over here. Hello, Desi. Nice to see you, sweetie. So let's continue on. I don't have the energy for this right now, Lexi. Let's take this slowly, please. I'm scared right now. I just cannot face this, but I really do want you to know that I miss you and my heart does hurt. And let's finish off with a truthful deck. Thank you, beautiful Susan. Thank you, Desi. Hopefully both will be coming towards you, sweetie. I'm getting over here that I'm ready for you, Lexi. Right now, though, I do need a little bit of space, and I know that you need a little bit of space, too. I'm also getting that I want to start a family with you. And I want you to know that I feel the exact same way that you do, sweetie. Let's go and see Reshma, Azar's energies and messages. Absolutely, sweetie. Let's go and find out how we are feeling, how we are doing. I'm just going to put a shirt on because I was hot and now I'm cold. It is springtime here, yes, well, as everywhere. And I'm actually going to get my snow tires off next week, which is actually quite late, but there were no appointments available. But that being said, good for me, because next week, in spring, we're expecting another snowstorm. Ooh la la. Don't you guys want to move to Canada? Lexi, it's my pleasure, sweetie. Okay, let's go see. Here we go. Oh, and he did buy you a gift and a birthday gift, and you had brunch. Yes, yes, yes. Good, Susan. That is adorable. All right. I am glad. Beautiful. He came through. Yes, yes, and yes. Reshma, Azar's energies. No, thank you, Lexi, sweetie. Followed out by the 8 of Swords. Also, 6 of Cups. See you later, Lexi. All right, so yeah, and it's hot, right? Well, come on over here. We're getting rain and then snow. So beautiful. We want to move on forward. We've got an idea right now. Azar has an idea. We want to move on forward with it, but I feel like we're actually liberating ourselves, which is really, really different than what I usually see over here, Reshma, because usually we're caught into a position where we know how to get out of it and we just don't want to. The difference being today, the energy that I'm getting is nice, beautiful, and strong. We're actually liberating ourselves from this over here. I'm going to say into Azar's life right now, we're actually having somewhat of a fight or a conflict. And I feel like everything is just a little bit up into the air. We're feeling not loved, not cared about, and we're just feeling like we want to let everything go and we just want to move away. So I'm going to say today, the energy, it is heavy, it is strong. It is an energy of moving, of transformation, and of novelty. I am so glad for you. I am so glad, Susan. He is slowly transforming into the man that you want into your life, sweetie. Yes, yes, and yes. I love. All right, let's go and give you some messages, my beautiful Reshma. Have you felt that his energy is a little bit heavy, sweetie? All right. I want you to know that I have been confiding about this connection. I sometimes want to surprise you at your home. I have been having some dreams of you. Sometimes I fear a relationship with you because I don't want to be into another failed relationship. I need you to be, please, patient with me. Let's go with a blunt over here. And a birthday cake. Oh my gosh, Susan, good for you. Sweetie, you deserve every single one of those beautiful intentions, sweetie. I'm glad you had a really good day. I'm glad he came through for you. Rajma, I want to meet up with you. My higher self is trying to reach you right now. I am trying to listen to my guides. Sometimes I feel like you're too good for me and I just do not deserve you. I'm sorry for what I've said. I know what I need to do right now. And I need to have more fun into my life. I need to change some things. I also want you to know that I'm changing. I want to be what you deserve. Sure thing, sweetie. Well done. She looks very mean in the pic and tough woman can't mess with. You're so funny. No, she wasn't smiling, was she? No. Rajma, let's go and get some more messages. I fantasize about kissing you. You are my happy thought. I wear a false mask and I pretend not to care because I don't want you to see how vulnerable I really am. I want to travel with you. I want to create wonderful memories. Are you up for that beautiful adventure with me? And I stay awake thinking about you and I fall asleep dreaming about you. You are always in my thoughts. You are always on my mind, sweetie. If there is anything I can do for you, Reshma, let me know, sweetie. Shopaholic, a general for the rest of this year. Let's go see what's coming up for you. Timestamp gang gang. What is that, Lilith? It is sad, Paula, but you know what? It is a life that she chooses. And so, you know, good for you that you don't have that life, beautiful, that you're happier, sweetie. You have somebody who loves you enormously, and that you can have a beautiful time with, sweetie. So just be glad that you're no longer with her and you have beauty and love into your life. All right, so what am I seeing over here? I am getting opportunities for you, shopaholic, opportunities and choices and wishful thinking. I feel as though, quite frankly, you are here with your 7 of Cups. You have so many choices. You have so many possibilities. Which should you choose? What should you do, right? This is it. You're going to have a lot of different beautiful opportunities coming up for you, which is really, really good. You don't seem to be blocked whatsoever. You're going to be really, really inspired. New opportunities, new growth, beautiful potential. I'm going to say as much financially as I feel that love, I'm going to say if there is an ex that you've been holding on to, there could be a reconciliation. Other than that, I do have to say over here, a lot of changes, a lot of modifications coming on through. I do also see over here that my beautiful high priestess is very passionate. And I do feel as though somewhere around the end of the year, if this is not the ex that you want to be with, somebody else might be popping back into your life, not popping back in, but somebody might be popping into your life. So there could be new love coming in for you near the end of the year. Other than that, if you do and you are still holding on to an ex, there's a possibility that an ex might contact you into the following, I'm going to say 8 weeks. Other than that, new opportunities, a lot. Whatever it is that you wish and desire, you can get it. But definitely work, creations, all of that, it is all onto your side and success is guaranteed there, sweetie. Exactly, Paula. So you know what? You're into a far better place than you ever have been. And, you know, honestly, ex-Sagittarius has to envy your relationship with your girlfriend, sweetie. Gabriel, beautiful. Let's go see what that energy is all about. Let's go and find that out. Hold on. So I'm moving over now to Gabriel. Oh, Rajma, I'm so sorry. You had another question. I'll be with you just after Gabriel, sweetie. So let's go and find this out. So I am with Gabriel, moving over to Reshma, Yvonne, Renee. And then I think I'm with Jake. My pleasure, Shopaholic. Thank you for waiting, sweetie, and thank you for coming on in today. I know, I got that. I just saw it, Reshma. You are up next, sweetie. Gabriel, beautiful. I do have over here the Empress, followed out by our King of Cups. Look at that. I told you, every single time there is a picture that is sent out, it is fire, it is passion, it is greatness. So I am going to say, quite frankly, I feel as though whatever it is that, you know, there was a lot of passion, there was a lot of fire, and then there was somewhat of a pause, like 2-3 days later. And that pause has been continuing, and now it's as if everything is right back up, very fiery. So I'm definitely going to have to say, you know what? I feel like whenever you do send out one of those pictures, it is time to ask at the same time, you want to go meet up, you know, for a drink or a cup of coffee, or you want to go for a walk somewhere, you know, do you want to go to the movies? Would you like to do something? I feel like that could be a good time to open up that door, sweetie, because at some point, somebody's got to open up the door, right? As for the energies, I'm going to say we're very strong. We're thinking of you, and we're thinking of making that next action of reaching out towards you. But are we going to be able to have the courage to do so? Still left to see. I don't see him making it. I'm still seeing him thinking about it, but it is strong. It is powerful. So I say next time, or why not? If you exchange these pictures this morning, why not ask, you know, does he want to get, you know, go and meet somewhere? Does he want to go and do something? Hello, Farzana. Nice to see you. The energy is strong and it is beautiful, beautiful, Gabriel. I say it is time to make some kind of move so that he moves along with you, because he seems to be absolutely terrified of making that first move. Reshma, general guidance for you. Sure thing. Let's go see what we can see. Yvonne, Renee, and Jake are up next. What are we getting over here for you, beautiful? I feel as though you need to meet up with people that you love, people that you care, people who bring you a beautiful, positive energy, sweetie. Hello, MW. Thank you. I'm going to say over here, I'm getting a lot of being at home, a lot of community, a lot of family and friends, a lot of reunions. I feel as though it is going to bring you beautiful and very positive energy and vibes. I do see all together. Thank you, Gabriel. I do see a lot of happiness. Love-wise, I'm still seeing that there is no commitment. I do feel as though we're a little bit lazy onto that. You're not. I feel like the other is a little bit lazy, so is Zar onto this. But this is bringing a lot of confusion, a lot of chaos, maybe even into your mind, wondering what it is that you should do. So I'm going to say, as for guidance and love, it's a little bit up into the air what it is that you wish to do. I know that you have an awful lot of emotional baggage right now. There's a lot of unresolved issues is what it is. It is not a no and it is not a yes. It is just something that's a little bit stagnant, kind of, you know, weighing upon your shoulders. And it just becomes heavier and heavier and heavier. So I feel like at some point we need to have an answer. We need to know how we're going to move on forward. In love, I feel like Azar is a little bit resisting to change. We're a little bit holding on, which is why Spirit is saying, why don't you go out, make yourself happy, do things, and be with people that you enjoy being with. Take away, you know, that heaviness off of your shoulders, sweetie. I feel as though Spirit is saying you need to have beautiful willpower. You also need to move on forward with your desire and your talent and your manifestation. Whatever it is that you wish to do right now, go for it. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's a new shop. It doesn't matter, you know, new business or a dance lesson or singing or drawing. It doesn't matter what it is. Whatever it is that you want to do, now is the time for you to do it. I do feel as though Spirit is telling you that in order to succeed in all spheres of your life, what you need to do right now is to find yourself some new approaches. You need to find an approach which follows your personal belief, your personal identity, and that might even be a little bit unconventional. I will check that out, MW. I do have to say congratulations, though. I know you don't want it anymore, but I'm still going to say congratulations. I'll check that out, sweetie. Thank you. Rajma, if there is anything else, let me know, sweetie. Yvonne, beautiful. What's your guardian angel's name? I felt it last night. Beautiful. I cannot tell you. Let me know, Yvonne, if you do have another question. I cannot tell you what your guardian angel's name is. There is an actual mathematical equation that goes along with your name, with your birth date, and a lot of different factors all put in together in order to calculate who is your guardian angel, sweetie. If you write that in onto Google, you will find the equation and you'll be able to do it. It takes about 5 minutes, sweetie. Let me know if you do have another question, Yvonne. It'll make my great pleasure to answer you that, but I'm not going to give you your guardian angel name because, as I said, there is an actual mathematical equation that goes along with it, and it takes about 5 minutes or so, sweetie. My pleasure, Reshma. So, beautiful Yvonne, let me know if you do have another question for me, and I will answer that for you, sweetie. In the meanwhile, I'm going to go and see Renee, and I'm going to wait for Yvonne's new questions. So let's go and do this over here. You felt something after you woke up from a dream last night, right? Well, maybe it wasn't necessarily. Let me go and see. I'm going to answer your question, but into a different way, okay? Because I don't have time to do that mathematical equation. Hold on. Let me go and see something here for you, sweetie. Okay. What I am going to say over here is I do feel as though actually what came upon to you from a last name, and you woke up and you dreamt of it from a last name. Yeah. Okay, what I am going to say over here for you, sweetie, is I honestly do feel as though this was an angel. So there was an angel that was with you, and I feel like the angel that was with you was actually an angel of abundance, an angel of prosperity. So I feel as though that is the angel that came upon you. As for the angel of prosperity, that has more to do with finances, of course, but abundance is truly with the abundance that is into your life right now. So hold on just one moment. Renee, you are going to be up next. So I am with Yvonne right now. So I'm actually going to say, maybe your guardian angel was actually there with you also. But I'm going to say at this moment, I do feel, quite frankly, that whoever that was with you was really into that abundance, a mindset that is just going to amplify. The angel was there to amplify your efforts, to amplify your desires, everything that you have been wanting so far. I am going to say over here that yesterday you had with you Archangel Raziel. So Archangel Raziel, which is really about, Raziel is all about the angel of God. Let me put it that way. And he is that archangel of divine magic. And this is the one that was with you last night. So perhaps you had your guardian angel also. If you want to find that out, as I said, you can always go onto Google and you will find it. But Archangel Raziel is going to be bringing into your life a different shift. It's going to be a shift of perspective that is going to happen. And from that shift, Raziel is teaching you that there's going to be different possibilities that are going to be available to you that are going to be absolutely limitless into this beautiful universe. And this is simply going to help you to move on beyond any blockages that you might have right now, or even any blockages that you might have even self-created by your own self. So, sweetie, this is my message for you, my beautiful Yvonne. You had Archangel Raziel with you last night in order to give you those possibilities, that abundance, those unblockages that I feel are slowly going to be coming your way. Let me know, sweetie, if there's anything else I can do for you. Renee, sweetie, let's go and find that out. Renee, what is going on? Messages from Theo on how do they feel. We're going to go over here. Jake is up next, followed by Pakuthao. You have heard of his name before, yeah, and it is actually, it is written like this. Brazil. Here we go. Oops, I didn't cap it, but that's what it is. Cheese? You feel like cheese now? Yvonne, it is my great pleasure. Beautiful. So you did have a beautiful archangel around you, sweetie. So Renee, Jake, Pakutho, Karen, Michelle, and Susan, you guys are up next. Here we go. I am getting for you, Renee. How is Theo feeling? What is going on? Theo, today we're a little bit onto the reverse, which is actually my pleasure, Juanson, which is actually one of the very first times that I'm actually seeing Theo a little bit more into the down. Usually we're more up, we're more upbeat. We don't always have all the answers, Theo, but I do feel as though right now, I don't know what happened today. I feel like we're a little bit more down. Our energy is more low. We're not willing to necessarily communicate a lot or to discuss a lot or to meet up. Just kind of feel like it's a little bit more of a day that I want to be by myself, I want to be independent, and I don't really want to, be bothered all that much. So I'm going to say as of today, we still have not made up our mind about you whatsoever. We're still resting. We still don't have that clarity. We're still not getting closer to you, but our energy is a little bit more into the negative today. It's a little bit more... It's a block kind of day, let me put it that way. A day where things don't really all that move that much. So let's go and see over here. I'm getting, why don't we just fix this? Why don't we? You are, or you were, anyways, the very best part of my day. Right now, I can't quite face you. As I said, we're feeling a little bit independent. We also want you to know over here that sometimes we believe that you deserve better than what we can actually give you. We are wondering also, are you still interested? Are you still thinking about us? And I do feel as though at this moment we are a little bit lost. Let's go over here now. Promise me that you will always be happy by my side. There was a big argument in a group chat about trauma, and there was a lot of, well, there you go. That's why we're not feeling all that good, sweetie. You mean everything to me. I want you to know that I do love your smile. I am, look at that, so in love with you. You are my best friend. And I want you to know that I do enjoy how peaceful our connection is. And let's go to this one to finish on up. Jake, you're next. I have an offer for you. I'm really sensitive deep down. I just kind of put up a front. I want you to know that I'm planning on surprising you. I have a lot of gratitude for you. And I also want you to know that I don't quite know how to express my love to you, so I keep it inside. Wishing you a beautiful evening, Renee. Let's go and see over here our dear friend Jake, who has been waiting so patiently. So Jake Pakutho, if you could please post your question for, unless you just have one. If your only question is, can I get a love reading? He's an Aquarius. I've got you. If there's anything else, let me know. So Jake, Pakutho, Karen, and Michelle. A love reading. Oh, thank you. There you go. You are quick. So he's an Aquarius and you're a Pisces. Okay. I'm going to check that out, sweetie. I will check that out. Thank you for waiting so patiently. I'm going to go and find that out for you. Thank you, Pakutho, and thank you, Lilith. Jake, a love reading. Let's go and find that out. Okay, I'm getting my Ace of Cups, reverse position. Everything is going to be okay. Yes, I feel like things are changing. Things are moving. Most likely, maybe you're dating people or there's people around you who are interested in you. I feel like you're interested in trying different things, you know, jumping into different situations, meeting other people, dating new people, but I don't necessarily see an official relationship. So I am going to say at this moment, I don't quite feel as though that official relationship is meant to be into your life, Jake. I feel like you're kind of just meant to date, to go out, to meet different people, but without actually having that commitment at the moment. I don't feel as though commitment is coming into your life until somewhere around, you know, this summertime. So I'm going to say for the moment, go have some fun. Who knows what is going to end up with one of these relationships, you know, with one of these people that you are going to be dating. But right now, no actual relationship. Nobody wants you any harm. I don't see an ex coming back neither, though, so I'm not seeing any exes. I just feel as though you're dating maybe one or two different people. Is it possible that one of them has red hair? If there's one of them who has red hair that you have been meeting, I do feel like this one is actually quite interested in you. You sure can, Michelle. Go for it, sweetie. Jake, let me know if there's anything else you would like to know. You can post it into the chat. I will read and I will check it out. Why are you testing? What are you testing, Lilith? Okay, I've got you, sweetie. So, Pakutho, let's go and see what your spirit guides have to tell you. We're going to start off with that, and then we're going to go and see about the relationship. Then I'm going to go and see Karen and Michelle. You can post your other question, Michelle. I will be with you in a few moments. Oh, Lilith, don't do it. That's like Noonit. That's a Noonit face. That's what you're testing. Yes, that's what you're doing, sweetie. You're playing games with me. Oh, I can see you, all right. You're doing a Noonit face. Why? Did you do something that I did not see and I ignored you, Lilith, or something? What happened, beautiful? I saw your pointy fingers. Okay, I'm going to say over here, Pakutho, I am with you. Spirit messages. The key to balance multiple priorities into your life is the ability for you to actually be, you know, flexible right here, right now. I'm also getting over here, the one who lives in harmony with self is life, and life in harmony with the soul of the beautiful world. No, we can all see you, Lilith. Don't do too many silly things. We see your tests. Don't start putting eggplants, okay? The King of Wands is telling you that a true leader leads from the heart and inspires others to simply do more. So this is about you dreaming bigger and just being better. Oh, it's you taking yourself on timeout, right? Yeah. Let's go see what else Spirit has to tell you over here, Pakutho. Here we go. Okay, so here we go. I am getting over here for you that we can't be too forceful, okay? Spirit wants you to take one thing at a time. Let's not do too many things. You have to try to be focused. I feel as though maybe you've been a little bit unfocused. So we need to be a little bit more focused, not be too impulsive, not be too aggressive. We just need to kind of move on forward. I do feel in love anyways. Here with my Ace of Cups, I feel as though we're a little bit unloved. I feel like we have a lot of emotions. They are bottled up inside of us. And we feel as though we're being a little bit let down, and we're feeling disappointed by that. So you're feeling right now that you're not getting truly what you want in love. I do feel as though you do have a beautiful independence. You are somewhat optimistic over here. And you know what? I do feel as though you are loved, and, you know, altogether, you might be a little bit unfocused lately, but you are happy and you are loved, and there's a lot of abundance around you. I don't see anything bad whatsoever, and I do foresee that celebrations and good things are coming your way, sweetie. So let's go see if some of those good things is maybe that relationship. Let's go and figure that out right away. All right, hold on. And let's go and see that. So let's go see about this Aquarius who did not quite want that relationship, right? I got your question, Michelle. Thank you, sweetie. You got censored, Lilith? What did you do? What did you say? That's amazing. I swear, YouTube's got eyes all over the place. Yes, Lilith, and I know that that person is not even quite 18, and there's quite a story behind that lady who comes on in here, sweetie. So yes, I get you. I know that her mom doesn't want her coming into Alderman. I think she's 16 or 17 or something, so we do have to be careful with that little lady, okay? I have known her for quite some time. She is adorable, but she is young. So here we go. Yes, that is going to be next. Definitely do that. I do feel over here, Pakutho. I really hope I'm saying your name well. We're not ready yet. We're not ready, sweetie. Do we love you? Yes. Do we still care for you? Yes. Do we still want to be with you? Yes. But is it the divine timing? No. I'm going to say you need to leave about another month over here, sweetie. So I'm going to say another 4 weeks before anything just kind of fires on up. But we definitely do believe that we are meant to be onto that partnership, onto that union together, just not quite right now. So we're not ready for that union yet. So I'm going to say, sweetie, we need to be a little bit more patient. Do we still love you? Yes. Do we still want to be with you? Yes. Just not quite right now. You need more patience, my beautiful soul, which comes in collaboration with what Spirit was telling us over there, that you're feeling unloved because it's not quite the time yet. We need to leave it a little bit more time. Yes, Lilith, I know. I think she's like 16 or something, and her mom doesn't want her, you know, she's not allowed to donate or to do anything, and because she's not 18. Yeah, so you do have to be careful with her. She was the one with the 8-ball not too long ago, the scary story with the 8-ball. I'm sure you guys remember the 8-ball saying that she was going to die. That was her. Be careful, guys. She's adorable, but that's that. Karen, sweetie, who is coming towards you in love. Let's go and find that out. Michelle, you are up next with both your questions. So I have the one that's here and your new one also, sweetie. Susan is going to be after Michelle. Yes, that's it, Lilith. So we do need to be careful. I think she's 16. So here we go. Who is coming towards you in love, beautiful Karen? Well, let's go and find out. Oh, sweetie, right now you've got maybe somebody into your life who is interested, but not too much into the committed area at this moment. What I am going to say is I do see our 10 of Pentacles. I do see our happiness over here. Honestly, financially speaking, I feel like things are good, Karen. Love-wise, they're a little bit onto the low. I don't feel as though whoever is into your life right now, anyways, at this moment, the energy that I'm seeing is we are not quite ready to commit. So I'm going to say whoever's into your life right now, as much as I do believe that there are some people around you who are interested in you, they're not really interested in giving you the love that you want or the commitment that you want. So I'm going to take some more cards out and we're going to go and find that out. All right, Pakutho, my great pleasure, sweetie. Hello, Sierra. How are you doing today? So let's go and find out exactly what is going on over here, Karen, and who is coming towards you. So we do have over here the Lovers, followed by our King of Swords. We are getting over here our Three of Cups. There is a lot of abundance. I do have somebody over here, so I am going to say, as much as this person here doesn't quite want to be into a relationship right now, this one does. And this one seems to be popping in, thank you, Shopaholic, into your life. I'm going to say into the following 6, maybe 7 weeks, somebody is going to be offering you a date. I feel like you are going to go on a date with this person. This person is about your age, maybe a year, maybe 2 older, nothing much more than that. Now, this is somebody I am going to say who is fairly tall, not too tall, maybe 5'9", 5'8", 5'9". Now, this person here is very caring, very giving. I feel like this person is kind of shy, though, at the same time. I feel like we're going to ask you out to go do something. I don't know why I'm getting a coffee for some reason. As strange as that is and as easy as that is, this is what I'm getting. So I'm going to say this person here is of the sign of Aquarius, and they're going to be coming into your life into the following 6 or 7 weeks, unless anything changes and you get into a relationship with a person who maybe is going to change your mind over here. This person should be popping into your life. So you do have different options coming up towards you, Karen. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, sweetie. Michelle, beautiful. What does Zaire want to tell you? What does Zaire want to tell you? Let's go see that. And then I'm going to go and get your second question just a little bit higher up. Your second question, what does Lenny think about what you texted him last night? Okay, let's go see this, Michelle. So I am with Michelle right now for 2 questions, followed out by Susan. Susan is after Michelle. And then I will be with Desi. I believe, Paula, I already answered the questions, though, guys. Hold on. Unless Paula has something else. Oh, no, you do have another question. Okay, Paula, you're good. You're there. I'll be with you in a few moments. So here we go. Michelle, what does Zaire have to tell you? All right. I feel like Zaire actually wants to tell you that you do make them happy. But I kind of feel like we want to stay friends. I don't know if you're looking for a love relationship with this person, but I feel like we don't really want a committed relationship. So I'm going to say, Zaire, as much as we have a lot of passion towards you, I feel like we really just want to be friends. So if they have not said it, I feel like this is definitely what they want to say at this moment, sweetie. I feel like, we love being around you. I feel like it's fun. I feel like we have a really great time. But we just don't see the possibilities of being into a relationship. So this is what they want to tell you, sweetie, from what I can see. What no, Michelle? Who is Zaire? Is Zaire love? Whoever this is, they want to be friends. Let me go and answer your other question as you answer what you're talking about at this moment, sweetie. You wanted to know, what does Lenny think about what you texted him last night? Let me go see what's up about Lenny. He had something to talk to you about. Whatever it is, I feel like they're being a little bit left out onto the side here, Michelle. Yeah, no, I get that. Thank you, Lilith. Whatever it is, I'm going to say that they're feeling left out. I don't know who this person is towards you. If it has anything to do with love, I don't feel like they're necessarily interested into that. If this is truly just somebody who is a friend, I am going to say, whatever it is, they're feeling left out. They're feeling as though they are not included. They're feeling as though maybe you don't care about them. Maybe you're not giving enough attention. Whatever it is, the main reason coming on through over here is we are feeling as though we are somewhat unimportant. We're not being listened to. And I feel as though there is a great chance that this person might end up being quite distant into your life. And I'm going to say into the following weeks. No love involved, yes, but this person is definitely going to be, my pleasure, Karen, is definitely going to be distant with you, is what I want to say. The Five of Cups is a clear image over here that we're feeling left out. We're feeling not cared for or not listened for. Our emotions, we're not able to put our input in, and we're feeling sad about this. So if that does resonate with you onto that, this is what I'm seeing over here. What does Lenny, how does Lenny feel? Lenny feel over here. I am getting over here beautiful with our page, our Nine of Swords. Whatever it is that you have sent out something that has gone out into a certain motion over here. I feel as though this is positive, whatever it was that you did put out. I know, Lilith, right? We just don't give up, do we? So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, Michelle, I feel that the text that you sent out is giving beautiful vibes. I feel as though we want to tell you something. There is something that we want to say. I feel like this has brought stuff into motion. I feel as though there are some dreams. There's some secrets that are involved over here, sweetie. There's something that Lenny has not been telling you that I feel that Lenny is going to end up telling you. And I feel as though with whatever it is that you have sent out yesterday, you have motivated Lenny to tell you what it is that, Lenny needs to tell you. So I feel like you're actually going to be receiving some messages towards that. Other than that, I feel like things are in motion over here, sweetie. So this is what I'm getting from our Lenny over here, sweetie. If this is for anything that has any beginning whatsoever, may it be love, may it be work, whatever it is, this is a beginning of something. We are at an immature stage. We are at the very beginning, but it can definitely transform into something else into the future. So I'm going to say it is a beginning with hidden secrets that will be revealed to you into the following weeks. Oh no, definitely, sweetie. I would have just blocked. Do you not have the opportunity to block, or am I the only one who has that? Oh yes, you're activated. All right. Michelle, let me know if there's anything else, sweetie. We're going to put over here a timestamp for our dear friend Susan. Susan is going to be at 1:23. So Susan, 1:23 timestamp. Here we go. You had a past history before, right? Okay, sweetie. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, Michelle, there's a lot of secrets. There's a lot over here, past life also, right? Okay. Michelle, there is something over here that Lenny wants to tell you. And I feel as though we're going to come on forward and we are going to speak about this. And I feel like this is the very beginning of many other steps. This is not the end. It is not the middle. It is the beginning. So whatever it is that we are going to reveal to you is going to open up new doors to this relationship that you guys have, and you're going to be able to move on forward in whichever direction it is that is suited for both of you guys. But this has simply awakened a need to speak to you, a need, and we're thinking of you is what I am seeing. So news is definitely coming towards you. Good job, Lilith. All right, enough is enough, right, Lilith? Good job. Susan, sweetie, you are at 124. So we got 124 for our beautiful Susan. What's going on with Brian, and what is Brian thinking and feeling about you today, and why is he at this old distance as he has an eye on somebody else? Let's go see. Oh yeah, oh yes, Lilith has got that. I know. No, her mom doesn't know. Her mom, no, she's not allowed to donate. She's not allowed to get into any of this stuff. And she's already into all different kind of strange things, like with her 8 balls. And she gets a lot of different ideas. So we do need to be careful. She's very spiritual, but she's very young. And she gets a lot of crazy ideas. My pleasure, Michelle. Thank you for waiting, sweetie. Susan, let's go and see this over here. What exactly is, we're going to put Susan, I'm sorry, at 125 because I just keep babbling. So Susan is at 125. I am getting for you what's going on with Brian, and are we thinking about you? So I'm definitely going to have to say, you know what, are we thinking about you? Yes, I feel like we're actually thinking about you in many different kind of ways. I'm going to say mostly passionate socks is what I'm talking about. I know, Liz, definitely. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here that this is on its way for you, sweetie. I feel as though we're thinking about you in many different, personal ways. But that being said, I'm going to say if you went on over, I feel like we'd want to see you. I feel like we'd be loving and we'd be caring. Now, why you say, does he have his eye on somebody else? I'm going to go and see that at this moment, I'm not seeing it. I'm going to take out some more cards and go find that. So, absolutely not, Lilith. My dear gosh, I could have done it a long time ago. I was just waiting for you to do it. Yes. So let's go see. I didn't think that she was actually going to be so persistent. Usually she asks once or twice and gives up, but now it was, yeah. It was stalking is what it was. So Susan, I am definitely going to say over here, does he have his eye on somebody else? I'm going to say a no. I do not feel that. I don't feel like he has his eye on somebody else, but I do have to say he is always a little bit afraid that you might end up just kind of giving up on him is what I'm seeing. But is he interested in somebody else? Absolutely not. Oh, I love it too. It is adorable. It says what it needs to say, right? I know. Oh, beautiful. No, you're adorable. Often, Lilith, you give chances and people rehabilitate themselves. They do. Sometimes they're just stubborn. And is this new job? But should you take the job because this 2 days straight, but I'm trying to figure it out. And it's a new job, but should I take the job because this 2 days straight, but you're trying to figure out. You kind of feel like 2 days straight is too much, sweetie? Let's go see. So this new job, let's go see and what is going on with this. All right, beautiful. What I am going to say over here is, if you feel that you don't want to take all of this upon your shoulders, then don't do it. I'm more of the thought, let's go, let's do it, let's try it. If it's too much, it's too much, then let's just, give it up. But if you don't try, you won't know. So I'm definitely going to have to say, I feel like you could definitely work through this. I feel like things could work out. I don't really feel a problem into all of this. I feel as though you'd be ultimately okay, really. But it is entirely up to you. If you are already not feeling good about it and you're doubting it, it might come and play into your energy, and it might just change a whole outcome altogether. So if we're going to start this off onto a negative vibe, I say let's not do it. But if you're willing to start this off onto a beautiful, a positive vibe and see where this goes you just one step at a time, then I say go for it, sweetie. I know that you're going to be okay. And you want to go to trip with Bryant, but he is scared to go, or does he just think that you're not good enough? You want to go on a trip with Bryant. Is he scared to go? I think a trip is a good idea. Desi, you're up next, by the way, sweetie. So you want to go on that trip with Bryant. What are we getting over here? Is it because you think he thinks that you're not good enough? Absolutely not, sweetie. You know what? Honestly, I don't feel like he's all that much of a traveling type of a person. I don't feel like that is his thing. As much as it is fun to go on to a trip, I'm going to say that right now it might not be the right time. And I'm also going to say I feel like one of the main problems has to do with the children. And I don't feel like he really wants to bother you with that, but I do feel like it is a problem because while you're gone onto your trip, somebody does have to take care of the children. It's a different type of altogether, organization. I feel like it's a little bit complex, and that just kind of scares him. So I do feel like he would like to go onto the trip. I just feel like it's kind of complicated, and at the same time, I feel like financially it's not really easy for him neither. Let me go see if you did have another question over here. Let me scroll on down. And that was it for our beautiful Paula. So not Paula. Paula is coming up. I saw Paula along the way. And there you go, correcting your question, sweetie. I got you. We're going to go and see Desi right now, then Paula. So Desi, will Mark or Tajay reach out and when? Let's go see. Let's take some cards out for both. I've got you, Paula. I'll get that in just one moment. So, Desi, well, let's go and find this out. I'm going to take some cards out for Mark, and I'm going to take some out for Tajay. So, this is for Mark. Let's go over here for Tajay. And let's go and retrieve your answers. Here we go. So yes, after I am going to be with Paula, MW, Farzana, Sierra, Shopaholic, and Jackie. So here we go. Let's go and find this out. Hello, bright eyes, and thank you. All right, 6 of Swords, King of Swords, followed out by our 8 of Cups and our 4 of Cups. I'm definitely going to have to say over here, you know what? I feel, sweetie, that with Mark is highly interested in reaching out to you over here. I do feel like Mark is going to reach out, but you do need to leave about 3-4 weeks before. If I move on over to go and see what is going on with Tajay, there you go. You see, we're a little bit at that immature place where, you know what? And I say immature because we're shown as being a page. We're interested over here, and we are thinking about a relationship. We are thinking about a certain union, but at the same time, my Knight is saying, no, let's not move on forward. And my 10 of Swords is saying there's going to be an ending. So I'm going to say Tajay is a no. As for Mark, within the following weeks, sweetie. Can I get it? You sure can, sweetie. Thank you, Bright Eyes, for letting us know. We will timestamp it for you. Take care of yourself as you go to do your errands, sweetie. Nice to see you, beautiful. Desi, new romance or money coming in soon? Well, let's go see if any money is coming on soon, and then romance. Oh, that's just kind of teasing you, isn't it, Lilith? Okay, so I have the Ace of Swords. I also have the Hanged Man. I do have also the Chariot over here and the Eight of Pentacles. So I am definitely going to have to say over here for you is money coming on in soon. I feel like new ideas are coming on soon. I feel like we need to continue to work to get that money. I don't feel like anything is really coming on forward. I do feel like if you do grab onto this idea, that money could come your way. But other than that, I don't really see any great abundance or anything. I'm going to say what you've got now is pretty much what is going to be stable. Let me put it that way. I don't necessarily feel like more money is coming on in. I am going to say, however, that if you do, this Ace of Swords is telling me if you put more hours in or if you modify something, then you can get extra. But other than that, I'm going to say no. A certain stability over here, sweetie. Let's go see if new love is coming on in. Oh, it is easy to enable us. Seriously, Lilith. Seriously, there is nothing that we need to do. Nothing. Not even a word. Just a picture, and there you go. It is done. Oh, there you go. Enabling again, Juanson. I saw you. Hello, Bobby. How are you doing? I read you. You are enabling Lilith to get those decks is what you're doing. The torture. All right, Desi, new romance coming on in for you. I feel like we do have somebody here who could really be Mark over here, but there is somebody who is highly interested in you. I do feel some happy times are coming their way, but is there anybody new coming on in? I don't feel so. I feel like you would like to. I feel like we're looking towards a future. It would be something absolutely fantastic. But is this person actually coming into our life right now? I don't see anybody new. I feel like this is somebody who's already into your life right now, sweetie, who is going to bring you some happy moments and some getting together, sweetie. Oh, I don't know who you're talking to here, Lilith. May it be me or may it be Juanson. You are an enabler is what you are. You say get all decks. Why pick, right? Let's go and see Paula. Desi, I'm sending you a whole lot of love, sweetie. Paula, will they still get a divorce? And does she really? And let me go and get your actual question over here that you did change. Okay. Okay, hold on. Will your ex-A Sagittarius regret marrying that woman? Okay. Okay, sweetie, so are we going to regret? I'm definitely going to have to say yes. Our Seven of Cups in reverse is definitely saying that we are going to be having some regrets over here. There's no doubt about it, sweetie. So it is a yes, yes, and a yes. We are going to be regretting, but at this moment, we don't quite know it. So we feel like we're truly doing the very best thing. I'm sorry. Now, will they get a divorce? You know what? I'm going to say that they will be getting a divorce, and I feel as though the separation is actually going to happen somewhere about 9 months after the marriage, sweetie. Are they going to be falling out of love, or is it going to be cheating? Let's go see. I do have over here our Knight of Wands followed out by our King, sweetie. What I am going to say over here is I feel like it is going to be a great mistake altogether, and I do believe that there is going to be some cheating. But I actually see her girlfriend cheating on her, so it is going to be from cheating. It's going to be the girlfriend who's going to be asking for the divorce. Let me go and validate all of this with the pendulums. So Will ex-Sagittarius A regret marrying that woman? That is a yes. And will there be cheating? Will that be the reason of the divorce? Cheating. Also a yes. Will it be the girlfriend who will ask for the divorce? Also a yes, sweetie. Let's go and see MW. Beautiful. So you were wondering over here about that school. You want to switch up schools and you're wondering if that is going to be possible. Let me just go and get your correct question over here. Just to make sure. Hold on. And here we go. So you got accepted into college, but it's a location that you don't really want to be at anymore. So you want to transfer, and you do believe that you can, but what can we expect with that? Let's go see if that is going to end up into anything good. So we are with MW. Farzana is up next. Are you going to be able to switch up this, this demand? Are you going to be able to transfer? Will MW be able to transfer schools or locations? Okay. Five of Cups or King of Wands. I am going to say no, sweetie. I'm going to say no. I feel as though you'll be able to do it no problem after the first session. You'd have to actually ask for it. I don't know, your first session must start off into the month of August, around end of August. So if you do make a demand to go to another school, I feel like you will be accepted. It will be no problem whatsoever. But if you decide not to go to this location, I feel like you're going to end up, sweetie, I'm sorry, losing a session altogether over here. So I'm going to say that I don't believe you're going to be able to do it over here. I don't see any happiness. I don't see the success, sweetie. I'm sorry, beautiful. Farzana, followed out by Sierra, Shopaholic, and Jake. So Farzana, in no contact, how does David feel about you, and will he take any action? Let's go see, sweetie. Let me just scroll on down over here. At this moment, I'm seeing 9 months, Paula, which is not very long, is it? So Farzana, how does David feel about you, and is he going to be taking any action? What's your question, MW? Please do repost your question. I understood that you were accepted into a college and that you no longer want to be there and you want to transfer to a different college, right? Yeah, I get MW. MW, please do post your question. What I understand from your question is you would like to transfer your inscription or you would like to transfer your registration to your school to a different location. I don't feel as though it is going to be possible, sweetie. Let me know if your question is of anything else, okay? Just post it and I will answer it, sweetie. And meanwhile, I'm going to go and answer Farzana. So you're in no contact. You want to know how David feels about you and is he going to be taking any action? 6 of Wands. Our 10 over here of Swords, sweetie. I am going to say, ultimately speaking, I do feel as though we do think about you. Are we going to be taking any action, though? I'm going to say a no onto this one, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm definitely going to have to say a no. I feel as though ultimately we would like to be with you. We would like things to be easier. But having this no contact just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I feel as though we're actually walking away over here. I see us walking away. I see us not really seeing, too many possibilities for the future. Our page is not making any action. We're really just kind of resting. I feel as though we're sad to have missed this occasion, but we don't really know what to do about it at this moment. So I'm going to say over here, I do still feel like we do care about you. We do still think about you. And we are sad by the ending of this because we don't really feel how we can take this action or how we can move on forward. I don't see any action being taken. It's almost as if we're giving up onto this, sweetie. I'm sorry, beautiful. MW. I'm accepted already to the school. I'm not attending yet. Yes. And I'm not in college yet. And you're having second thoughts about the location before I make a decision on where you go. Oh, okay. So you have not yet, MW, sent out your papers. You have not sent them out. You still have a chance to send them elsewhere. Yes, I know you're not attending it yet. Okay, that's not the same question. Okay, sweetie, let's go see. So, if you were to go to that place, what can you expect? Okay, that's a different question. I've got you, sweetie. Thank you for clarifying that. So, what can you expect if you do go to that location? I do feel, MW, I feel as though if you do post and you do ask into a different location or a different school, I do feel like you will be accepted elsewhere, no doubt about it. Farzana, my pleasure, sweetie. Sending you so much love. MW, if you do wish to attend another school, I say ask for it whenever it is time, so you do not lose your, not the fall, but the winter session. But other than that, if you do decide to go, I am definitely going to have to say over here, I feel like things are generally going to be okay. Okay. And when I say that, generally good, I feel as though you're actually going to be quite happy. I feel like you're going to be quite victorious. I feel like you will have good grades and you will actually like it over there. I don't feel as though you're going to wonder for the whole session, what should I do? Should I change? Or, I don't feel that at all. I feel as though your skill, your talent, you're going to be there. And I feel like you're actually going to be much more happier than you think that you are going to be. So I'm going to say, since you've already been accepted, and it's probably too late to ask for another school at this moment for the following session, instead of losing that session, go for it, sweetie. I feel like you are going to be successful. The only way that you're going to have a door opening is if you ask at another school, which I do believe that you will be accepted anyways. But at the actual school that you have been accepted at, I do feel like you're going to be victorious and you're not going to be sad. I do feel like you will be happy and you will have some good grades. So altogether, I feel like it is good for you, sweetie. So you can expect good grades. I feel like the environment is going to be good and you're not going to be sad whatsoever. So I do see a lot of happiness. You might actually be quite surprised by the environment. And you might actually, want to just kind of stick there and not change, sweetie. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, MW. Sierra, when will your daughter receive a scholarship for school? She's going into college. Her dad and his wife, they just won't help, will they? My pleasure, Paula. Wishing you a beautiful evening. So when will your daughter receive a scholarship for school? Shopaholic and Jake are next. All right, sweetie. It is my pleasure, MW. You're going to like it, sweetie. You are. Things are going to be just perfect. I tell you, you probably won't even want to change schools after. Wishing you a wonderful evening, MW. I am going to say over here for you, my beautiful Sierra. Yeah, her dad is not going to help, right? I am seeing over here a lot of success. I do feel as though this is coming, but I don't know when it is that she needs to go to, you know, one of this scholarship coming in. Is this for the actual, thank you, Shantae. If this is for the following session, I don't quite feel like she is going to get it right now. I feel like a scholarship for some reason is coming on in somewhere into the following 6 to 7 months. So perhaps she'll actually get a scholarship once she begins school in September, sweetie. So either that or it's going to be really, really close on by. So I'm going to say somewhere around end of summer or for the following session, beautiful. It might be too late for the, you know, the first session to be coming on through. So Sierra, I do believe that she is going to get that scholarship, but it might be too late for the first session. It might go on over to the winter session, so in January. Let me know if you have any other questions, Sierra, sweetie. Red Nappy Summer, nice to see you again. Shopaholic will reach out and try to fix things with you. Let's go find out. Will reach out and try to fix things with you, sweetie. For the moment, I'm going to say a no. As much as I would love to say a yes, I kind of feel as though we do think about you. We're always a little bit reminded of you, but I don't feel like it's really into our mind right now, into our mindset to start over again or to have a reconciliation. I feel like whatever has happened has left its traces, its marks. I feel like we need to heal and we need to move on forward from it. At this moment, I can clearly say that we are not looking towards a manifestation, towards a reconciliation of this relationship. So I'm going to say for the moment, my beautiful, no, sweetie, not for this one. I'm going to say a no, not for the moment anyways. Nothing is set in stone. It could change. Sending you a whole lot of love, Shopaholic. Jake, and then we're going to move over to Bright Eyes. Bright Eyes, we will leave a timestamp. So, Jake, can you know about the next person that you will be with? Sure thing. Let's go find that out. So Jake, Bright Eyes, Bobby, and Shantae, followed up by Red Nappy Summer. My pleasure, Shopaholic, sweetie. Jake, who is going to be that next person that is going to be coming into your life? Let's go and find that out. I am getting over here our King of Pentacles, also our Ace of Swords, Jeremiah. Thank you so very much. Followed out by our Four of Cups. What I am going to say over here clearly, Jake, whoever is coming into your life is going to be quite decisive. Now, this is going to be somebody I feel who is of the sign of Aries. This is somebody who is going to be fairly strong-minded, very decisive. This is not somebody who is going to be lingering around. A very passionate person. I'm also going to say that this person does seem to have light brown hair, somewhat of an ash color type of hair. I feel as though they have a light colored eyes, maybe about 5'7" in height. It's not somebody that you know. I don't know if you're going to meet them onto an app or if you're going to be outside with some friends whenever you do meet this person, but it's not somebody who is into your surroundings right now. Now, I do feel as though this person in particular does work around a lot of people. So it's not somebody who works in computers by themselves. They work with other people. I feel as though we are financially stable, and I feel as though altogether we're happy. I don't feel as though we're dishonest or anything of the such. I am going to say I feel like this person is going to be interested into a long-term commitment, and I feel like they really could be a good match for you. So I am going to say, Jake, this is going to be the following person who's going to be coming into your life, unless you kind of play with that blueprint and somebody else kind of comes on in before, sweetie. Did we need a no, Jake? We don't need a timestamp for Jake. Do we need a timestamp for Jake? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it was just bright eyes. We can leave one for Jake if you think so. Now you've got me not dating, but doubting. Okay, well, let's put a timestamp for Jake at 1:51. Let's do that, and because I'm kind of confused now. Yeah. Well, hello, Noonet. And in the meanwhile, I'm going to go and see Bright Eyes. Now, Bright Eyes does need a timestamp, and Bright Eyes is going to be at 1:54. Has Rufus or Delisa been together these last couple of days or today? Let's go see. How are you doing, Noonet? So has Rufus or Delisa been together these last couple of days or today? No, me neither. You can post your questions, beautiful Noonet. Lilith, you can timestamp. Timestamp at 151. 151 for Jake. But I think Jake is here. Let's go see Bright Eyes. Has Rufus and Delisa, have they been together today? Let's go and see. Or into the last couple of days. I am going to definitely tell you over here that I do believe that they were together. Not today. I'm going to say they were together most likely yesterday, sweetie. So I'm going to say yesterday. Now, did Rufus tell Delisa that he bought an investment property? Let's go and find that out. And I will check both of these questions with the pendulum, sweetie. Yes, Bobby, Shantae are the following readings. Thank you so very much, sweetie. Thank you, Shantae. So you want to know what are Christian's intentions for you? I've got you, sweetie. Thank you for posting. You're going to be right after Bobby. So let's go and find out over here. Bright Eyes. Have we told Delisa that we have bought? We have told. You know what? We have told, which is a little bit surprising, isn't it? So I am going to say that we have definitely told Delisa that we did buy this investment property. And I don't feel like we really needed to hide it all that much, though. And I feel as though it was, I feel like it was well accepted, honestly. So I'm going to say we did say, definitely. And let me go and validate these both questions with our pendulum before we move on over to Bobby. So I want to know for Bright Eyes, has Rufus or Delisa been together these last couple of days? And that is a yes. How about today? And that is a no. Thank you, Noonet. And did Rufus tell Delisa that he bought an investment property? And that is a yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Bobby, well, let's go and do that reading for May. What is coming on up for you into the month of May? Amazon Got Talent? Seriously, Juanson? Why not, sweetie? I did not know that existed. I say go for it. I'm loving the name of it. And you have talent. Why not? Bobby, here we go. Followed up by Shantae, Red Nappy Summer, Jeremiah, and Noonet. All right, Bobby, I'm getting over here that the truth is going to come out. Clarity is coming your way. Prosperity, financially speaking, I feel like things are good. So good things are definitely coming your way over here. I do still feel like you do have a lot of emotional baggage, a lot of unresolved issues, love issues into your life. Altogether, though, I do believe that with that prosperity, with those new beginnings, you are getting a beautiful stability into the month of May. I do still feel like somebody wants to have a reconciliation with you. They do have a lot of regret. So there is still a lovely lady who wants to get back with you. And I just feel as though for you, it is absolutely impossible. It is going to be a no. So I am going to say all together over here, I feel like the month of May is going to bring prosperity, financially speaking. Love-wise, somebody, an ex is coming back and knocking at your door. They want to be back with you, but you're going to say no. And I also feel as though into all of this, sometimes you kind of feel like you're stuck. You kind of feel like you're a little bit of a victim into all of this. So we kind of need to look at this into a positive way, surpass all of it so that beautiful beauty comes back towards you, sweetie. So this is what I am seeing for the moment, Bobby. Let me know if anything else that you would like to know. So I'm not seeing new love. I'm seeing, somebody from the past wanting to come back, but you're going to say no. Financially, I feel like things are good. I'm not really seeing any travel. I'm not seeing any health issues. So I'm going to say other than that, things are pretty good, Bobby. Hey, that is really, really rare that we get those webcams, right? Oh my gosh. Good job. Really. I get those actually, I do get them a lot, but they're automatically banned and I delete them after each live. But it's rare we actually get them into the chat. Shantae, sweetie, you wanted to know what are Christian's intentions towards you. Let's go and find that out. And then we have Red Nappy Summer, Jeremiah, and Noonet, followed out by Juanson. So, I guess so. No. Yes, I don't know what that was, seriously. Oh, wow. Oh, sure thing. Why not? My gosh, you can do a lot more with that money. Let's go for it, Juanson. Don't even doubt it. Go, go, and go. Why doubt? You've got the talent. Go for it. You've got this. Shantae, sweetie, what is going on over here? We want to know what is going on. Let's go and find this out. So I'm definitely going to have to say Christian's intentions for you over here, sweetie. If this is for a reconciliation, I'm going to say, I'm sorry, sweetie, not for the moment. Nothing, as I say always, nothing is set in stone. So let's not be really sad about the whole thing. I say let's take it one day at a time. For the moment, what I can see is that we're not really necessarily interested into a relationship. So if it's for a reconciliation, it's a no. If this is a new relationship, somebody maybe that you're dating or you're not dating, but you're interested in, I'm going to say for the moment, we don't quite have that clarity that we want to be into a relationship. I actually feel like there's actually a lot of sadness that is involved into all of this and a lot of repressed emotions, a lot of things that are simply not said. So I'm going to say, as for you and Christian, I don't quite see a union coming on forth for the following 2 to 3 months, sweetie. So I'm going to say, into the meanwhile, stay strong, beautiful. Who knows what the future is going to bring? But for the moment, I'm going to have to say the intentions are more of a no, sweetie. Red Nappy Summer, tarot on what to do about your family members who are jealous. Envy, who don't have, the highest good for you and your kids, sweetie. So I am with Red Nappy Summer right now. Jeremiah on Noonet are next. Hello, Patricia. Thank you, beautiful. I posted a pic of his house in Instagram. Does he know that I look at the pics? Uh-huh. You're thinking good thoughts of him coming your way. Patricia, you're adorable. Let's go and find this out over here for Red Nappy Summer. So, Red Nappy Summer, my beautiful. What to do with those family members who are just really jealous and they are envious. You know what? Altogether, you need to avoid conflict. This is what Spirit is saying. Altogether, it is the main thing. If ever anything seems a little bit off, if ever you're not, because what do? They feed off of this Red Nappy Summer. They feed off of your emotions, of your reactions. If you have no emotions towards it and you have no reactions, then what's really the point of saying it, right? We're not really getting what we want out of all of this. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, red and happy summer. Spirit is saying the very best thing for you to do is to do absolutely nothing whatsoever. Don't show them that you're disappointed. Don't show them that, you know, there's a question of jealousy here and there's frustration. Avoid all type of conflicts. Walk away. Act as if they said nothing whatsoever. I'm going to say over here that the very best way for, you know, you and your family members to get through this is with time. And it's not going to be something that's going to be easy. It's not going to come really quickly. It's going to take a long-term investment. We're speaking a year, 2 years of just keep on going stronger and stronger, just kind of avoiding what they're saying so you don't have all that conflict, you don't have all that resentment, you don't have all that frustration, and they don't feed off of it. So eventually they will stop. I'm going to say you need a lot of patience, a lot of perseverance, a lot of hard work, and all of that is going to bring you beautiful success. And you do need, into all of this, you do need to believe that you need to believe into your self-love, into your respect, into every single thing that you do for yourself or your children, that it is right, and that they can simply not penetrate that type of love and your values. It is not for them to offer criticism or jealousy or whatsoever. So this is what you have to believe in. You need to have that inner strength. You need to know that you have that inner beautiful stillness. You need to have that new look, that new option, and you need to retreat yourself. And from all of that, beautiful clarity and awareness will come your way. And over time, things will get so much easier, sweetie. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. Jeremiah, should you text Andre? He unblocked you on Instagram and you've been seeing him around. You've been seeing him around town. Okay. And you kind of feel crazy for thinking this, right? All right. Let's go see. Love is a crazy thing. So Jeremiah, followed by Nudit and our dear friend Patricia over here. Let's go and find that out. Should you text Andre? Thank you, everybody, for waiting so patiently. Let's go and figure this out. Should you text Andre? Okay, I'm going to say, for the moment, I'm going to say no. Yes, you do have all those synchronicities that are kind of coming around, which are important. They are messages. They are signs. Definitely, and it does awaken, you know, that soupçon into you that, hey, I should maybe contact, maybe there's something I should do. Divine is trying to tell me something. Divine is trying to tell you something, but Divine is trying to tell you that it's not quite the right time. I don't feel like Andre actually figured everything out right away, so I'm going to definitely say we need a little bit more time. We need a little bit more patience. For the moment, let's not text Andre. It's a definite no. I'm not even doubting it. I feel as though we're not looking. We have not quite healed. And we're still a little bit into that moment where, you know what, I feel like we could become friends, but not necessarily lovers. So I'm definitely going to have to say, maybe leave it about 3-4 weeks, and maybe we can contact, maybe we could become friends and then lovers again. But for the moment, I'm definitely going to have to say it's a no for now, but it is not forever. I'm going to say for 3-4 weeks, sweetie. Nudit, beautiful. Let me go find. You're wondering if there's any love for you else somewhere around here, right? Let me go see. Hold on. So yeah, Dan, can a girl get some love? You're so funny. Let's go see. Is he coming riding in a new Bentley or what? Yeah. Should you wear... are you smoking yet, Nudit? These are weird questions. Okay, your mom, I'm getting. The rest? Let's go see. Let's go see what's going on. So, can a girl get some love? Most definitely, you can. Is he coming riding in that new Bentley, right? When is love coming towards Nudit? Patricia, you are up next. Beautiful. Okay, beautiful. Page of Cups over here, sweetie. Manifesting is what we are doing. It is not meant to be right now, sweetie. It is simply not meant to be. I'm going to say for the moment, Bentley or Mercedes or Honda or Toyota doesn't really change anything. I am going to say over here, my beautiful, that it is simply not meant to be. I feel like you are meant to be the ones that you are with right now. I feel like there are lessons to be learned over here, sweetie, as much for you as for the lucky men that are into your life. So is love coming your way? Not quite right away. And I don't quite really see love coming on in for the following 3 months, sweetie. Kind of feel like you're a little bit stuck into this cycle of in and out and in and out. And I don't want you to take that the bad way, because I know you're going to find some kind of weird twisted way to this here, Nunit. But I'm going to say this is truly about, it is not quite that time. So into the following 3 months, I say you're still going to be with Marcus, and you're still going to be with Bernard, and maybe even somebody else. But I don't actually see a real, a committed relationship for the moment. And should you wear a lace front for your birthday? Now that is an actual question, right? Should you wear a lace front for your birthday? And how does your mom feel about you? Okay. The question, should you wear a lace front for your birthday? I'm going to say a no. I'm going to say a no over here, sweetie. I know that you're asking that question. I'm getting a definite no. There is no doubt about it. So it's a no for that one. And how does your mother feel about you? Let's switch up decks and go find that out. How does your mom feel about you, sweetie? Okay, beautiful. I feel as though you are loved, you are cared for, you are highly respected. I feel as though sometimes, well, not sometimes, I feel like we always want a little bit more. I feel as though your mom believes that you have so much creation, that you have so much beauty within you, Nunit, that you have so many beautiful ideas, and she just wishes for you to truly have your own business and to move on forward, to be your own boss, to do what you love with great passion, and to really just move on forward with that. Your mom sees you as a beautiful lady who has so much passion, who has a lot to say, who has a lot to share, but who also has a lot of hurt, and she wishes that she could put a band-aid onto every single one of those hurts that you do have, sweetie. And what's going on with you? Why haven't I got into a good guy? Is it me, or is it just, it's a question of time. It's also a question of you, Nunit. It really depends what it is that you're looking for, sweetie, and it depends how it is that you approach these guys into your life, my beautiful. I'm definitely going to have to say, from the moment, my beautiful Nunit, that you do connect with somebody and they say that they are with somebody else, that they're married, I would say definitely let that one go. Not a good idea. Most cases, it doesn't really turn out good, right? In most cases, third parties, they end up staying with the original partner. So that ends up giving you some hurt, my beautiful Nunit. So I'm going to say it's really important for you, sweetie, to really validate who you are interested in, if they are already involved with somebody else, and what they truly do desire. Give yourself a little bit of time. Give yourself a little bit of space. If somebody tells you that they just want to have some fun, they don't really want to be committed, and that's what you're looking for as a commitment, don't get involved with them, my beautiful soul. I know that you like that, I was going to say zucchini, but it's aubergine. Why do I always have problems with that word? I even have it in Italian. It's a melanzane. Anyways, that purple vegetable. Yes. Why do I have a blockage with that word? Okay, Lilith will tell me what it is, or Juanson. Anyways, point being, sweetie, I'm definitely going to have to say you need to check out the credentials of these people before. Yes, no. No, the wig. No. Yes. Yes. Lace front is a wig, right? Not a good thing. It's a definite no. I'm definitely going to have to say over here, sweetie. Yeah, what is that word? What is a melanzane or an eggplant? Oh, there you go. Thank you, eggplant. I've got it. My dear gosh, why do I have problems with that eggplant? Okay, I'm going to say over here, Nunit, if you want a good guy into your life, you need to check their credentials, sweetie. Do they want to be with you into a long-term relationship? Yes or no? Are they with somebody else? Yes or no? If you have the right answers, move on forward. If not, it's a fail. Close that door, move on to the next one, sweetie. I know that you've been good, but sweetie, you're involved with people who are married. You're not going to win this, sweetie. You're not going to. Thank you, Watson, for saving my, derriere onto the eggplant. Why do I have so much problem with that eggplant? I don't know. So, Nunit, this is what you got to do, sweetie. If you were close on by, I'd find you somebody beautiful who loves you, who wants to be with you, and who is going to treat you like the beautiful queen that you are. You're so hilarious. You have such a beautiful personality, sweetie. You deserve the very best. And I just feel like the men into your life right now, they are not giving you what you deserve, and you deserve so much better. Let me go and see. Patricia, another beautiful lady who deserves so much better, sweetie. So you posted a pic of his house on Instagram. Does he know that you look at his pics? Let's go see over here. So, does he know that you look at his pics? I know you want that. I know you want that, Nunit. And that's what you got to look for, sweetie. You deserve the best. You're so lovable, sweetie. You need to believe that you're lovable and that you are deserving of a love and that beautiful relationship. And there's so many men out there who would love to be with you. Oh, the joy and the laughter you can bring into their world every single day, sweetie. You just need to be careful who it is that you're playing around with. Patricia, Parmesan, Watson, Parmesan, red sauce, pasta, eggplant. Sounds good. Doesn't it? It does. It does. It does. It definitely does. Or you know what sounds really good? It has nothing to do with eggplant. I should have bought some today when I was at the grocery store. I didn't buy any. I thought about it when I was almost at the cash, and I thought I'm way too lazy to go all the way to the other side of the grocery store to go pick up some gnocchis. But gnocchis with marinara sauce and fresh basil, oh my gosh, delicious. Especially gnocchis that are, stuffed with a pesto and mozzarella. Ooh, that is so good. That's what I feel like eating now. And me, the fool, I didn't go and buy any because I was too lazy to go all the way to the end. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, I know. Okay. A Betabel? I don't know. Betabel. Huh. Yeah, food talk. You can't. Oh no, Lilith, I'm so sorry. No more food talk. Finito. Finito Pepito. No more food talk. Okay, Patricia, I'm with you. Not talking about food anymore. Doesn't it sound yummy, Patricia? I know. So, okay. You posted a picture over here. Doesn't that sound delicious? Seriously? Gnocchis? Stuffed? Well, stuffed. In French, we say farci. I don't know. Is there a more beautiful word than stuffed in English? Huh. Filled gnocchis. There you go, with mozzarella. That sounds good. Yes, with mozzarella and basil. Ooh la la. So, let's go and find out over here. Patricia, with a glass of red wine, right? Right, Patricia? On to your beautiful picnic. Yes, I'm loving. That's okay, Lilith. I'm going to stop right now. But I'm getting hungry. So here we go. You posted a pic. Does he know that you do look at his pics? He definitely does know that you do look at his pictures, sweetie. And it's so interesting that you actually post that, because yesterday, and IG is not here today, but we were actually shocked by the fact that, she has somebody who keeps on looking at all her stuff who did not know that she actually knew that he was looking at her stuff. So it does happen. But yeah, he knows he watches you. He does. So he knows, sweetie. He's all good with it. You don't follow him. And that's the best way to do it, right? But they do see, even if you don't follow, that you've been watching their stuff. Let's go see. How is he doing? I'm going to switch up decks. How is he doing? How is he feeling? What is he up to? Let's go over here. Oh, beta bell turnip? Oh, that is definitely not the same thing than an eggplant. I would definitely turn around. I would say no for the beta bell if it's turnip. No, no. Not a big turnip fan. Although cream of turnip and maple syrup soup is really good, as kind of weird as it sounds. It's really quite delicious. So, Patricia, you don't follow him. You're wondering how he is doing right now. Here we go. I am seeing over here that he is thinking of you, but my sad thing is that my Chariot, he's not moving close to you at this moment, but he's thinking of you. He is. You're thinking good thoughts of him coming your way. That is fantastic. It's what you have to do. So I'm definitely going to have to say at this moment, we do have a lot of passion. We do have a lot of desire. My only thing that I'm seeing over here that I absolutely hate is my Chariot in reverse. I don't like my little Chariot to be into reverse. It's just saying that I'm thinking about you, Patricia, but I'm not moving on forward yet. I'm not quite ready. You know what, Patricia? I think you need to tell him that you got a plumber at your house again. That really ignited him last time, didn't it? So I'm going to say over here, you need to make him jealous with something. Patricia, do you send pictures of you do send pictures of yourself sometimes? You do. Actually, I think you post a lot of pictures of your dogs. Have you actually posted a picture of just you, sweetie? Do you think he would like, a sexy picture of you, beautiful? I'm not saying naked. I'm saying sexy. Maybe, Patricia. Maybe that could lighten him up, Have him, come on over to come and meet you, maybe. I'm going to say you need to entice him with something over here, Patricia, because he is thinking of you. Our main problem is he is thinking and thinking and thinking, but never acting and acting and acting. And we need him to do something. We need him to make that step forward. How do we make him do that? Yes, yes, yes. And I know. Let me pull out some cards and see if he's traveling. Let me go see that. Now, this was for the right here, the right now. At this moment, he's not making a movement. It doesn't mean he's not going to make any into the following weeks. Let's go see into the following weeks. Yeah, I think it's time that you post a nice picture of yourself, sweetie. Okay. You used to send him sexy pics. Go for it. Send him a sexy pic, beautiful. Some kind of lingerie or something. You don't have to be naked. It's just something kind of exciting. I'm going to say over here, beautiful, that he still is thinking. He still is thinking of trying to find that time to come and see you. I feel as though he's actually trying to fit it into his schedule. So that is still into the plan. It is not yet gone. I still feel like he is trying to find some kind of time where he's going to be able to go over and to see you. So we're still onto the plan, sweetie. We are. Nothing has yet changed. Let's keep it going. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, Patricia. And in the meanwhile, send a sexy picture. Forget about the dogs. Just you, sweetie. Because, otherwise it's going to be weird. Just you, beautiful. A beautiful picture of you inviting him over to come and see you. That's it. There. Yes. Yes, you're waiting for your plumber. There you go. I'm loving. That's what you got to do. You're hilarious, Patricia. I love yes, yes, and yes. Let me know how that goes, Patricia, if you follow on through with that. You can tell him that he can disguise himself into a plumber if he wants, and you'll cancel your original plumber. Oh, yes. Haunton, let's go see what's going on for you. Patricia, let me know if there's anything else, sweetie. Keep on with that beautiful, positive attitude. And whatever follows, follows. If you want to send a sexy pic, go for it. I say it's not going to do anything bad. It's just going to entice them a little bit more. Patricia, just like that. You do what you want about that. But have you ever thought, or have you ever done perhaps just, sexy talk onto a phone or anything of the such? I mean, maybe that could be a good connection. That sexiness over the phone or over pictures. Maybe that could just entice them to get closer to you. If you have not done that, Patricia, you need to work upon it, okay? Work upon it. Let me know how that goes. Try a new angle to this. We're going to get him. We're going to get A to get closer to you. It doesn't matter how we have to do it. We're going to find a way. You've got it. Ben Raya, Ben Rene, Ben Red. Okay, I can't say it. Aubergine, you were right. I got you. Watson, let's go for it. As for you-know-who, I'm going to say I'm just pulling out one card. This is the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is telling me that there are some conflicts, there are some problems, but we are moving on forward. But we're not really trusting anybody around us, which is interesting. You haven't, Patricia. Go for it. This is a time. This is your loophole. This is your loophole, Patricia. You need to try that angle. Tell him, you know what? You don't want to come and see me? That's okay. Let's do this from a distance. Let's have fun together from far away. Go for it, Patricia. I tell you, this is a non-committal type of way of just getting him a little bit closer. You know those sextos and everything? Go for it. Let me know how that goes. My pleasure, sweetie. We're going to get that A towards you, Patricia, if it's the last thing I do. Juansen, sweetie, let's go and see. What I'm getting for you is no messages, no nothing, Juansen. Okay, I'm just into that mood. Juansen, I have to say no messages because seriously, I'm not seeing anything coming towards you. I do feel as though, honestly, you're just kind of moving on forward. You are, moving along with the waves into the sea. You're seeing what comes along and you're kind of navigating with it, and you're doing quite great at it. Quite frankly, no obstacles onto your way, nothing bad. I don't see any new love. I don't see anything financially changing neither. I'm going to say you're into that great stability, and as much as stability can be really sucky and really bad, I'm absolutely loving it. Wishing you a beautiful evening, Patricia, sweetie. You let me know how that goes. It's going to be good, I tell you. I'm definitely going to have to say over here, this is what you have to do. Hello, Laura. Definitely, you know what? Things are moving along for you into a great and to a positive area. But that's it. That's what I'm seeing. It's no messages. No messages for you. It's kind of like when I answer the door to my kids. Yeah, I say there's no message. Goodbye. Okay, Watson, no. What I truly want to say here is that there's nobody coming on forward with any messages. So nothing bad is coming. Nothing good is coming. You're staying quite stable. And I feel as though stability is really the best thing for you at this moment. I think it is good. So no new love is coming on in, but it is permitting you to move on forward, to do so much more, to have, that love for music and creation and to move on forward with that. So great things are coming your way. I just don't really see any messages or anything new or anything bad coming your way, which is perfect. Stability is like one of the very best things that we can get. That's what I'm talking about, yeah. So here we go. Let's go and continue. Yeah, 333. Why not? Let's go see over here. Oracle of the Roses. You are getting the Challenger. Ooh la la. Which is the Scotch Rose. Oh, now we're not, we're not farting around over here. The Scotch Rose, sweetie. The Challenger. Now this is a message coming towards you that when challenges arise, you need to remember that success is just a fleeting moment and not a cataclysm of change. The way that you react, the way that you experience a challenge is where your adversity or your challenges are just going to shape you. So a knee-jerk reaction based purely on a feeling may appear as strength to others, but the outcome it's going to be very short-lived. The challenger, which is you, my beautiful Watson, you're going to rise on up. You're going to meet the challenge, and how they deal with it is always going to be more worthy than any failure or any victory. So you do need to take that moment to plan, to gather all your resources and information required before taking that next step. So if you were asked today to lead a project, what would be a challenging project, and would it be a possible undertaking for you? And if it is a yes, then let's go for it. No, Lilith, what did you say of silly? The why not was for Watson. What did you do, Lilith? What did you do that I did not see? I don't know what you did. Word of the day. I feel like Dora. Well, I'm going to say the exact same thing for you. Why not? Dora. Is it Dora the Explorer? Who are you? Who is Dora? I only know Dora. I have kids. I only know Dora the Explorer. And even then, my kids never watched it. So I don't know too much about her. Yeah, you like the Scotch Rose and the Scotch drink. So why not do what the Scotch Rose is saying while having the Scotch drink, right? Okay, that's what it was all about. Let's go see a WTF card is what we're going to go and check out right away. So here we go. I don't know. I'm all excited about Patricia's new adventures here with Andrew, with A. I want to see what's going on. Yeah, who are you today? Like today, yeah, you have no idea. You might jump into the Amazon and got... Yes, go for it. Go, go, go. I say why not? Renee, go for it before I leave. Shoot, sweetie. I'm getting over here for you, Watson. They want to reach out to you, sweetie. They definitely do. And let's go over here. You know what? Let's forget about the angels tonight. Let's do a tarot dice. Oh, by the way, Lilith and Watson, my mom got rid of her voodoo doll today. She got rid of it. About an hour and a half from her place in town, she got rid of it, she told me. I told her that I live close to a waterfall and everything, but it's too close to my place. I can't get rid of it there. I've got to find a farther place. She is hilarious. She told me, I'm going into town today. I'm getting rid of the doll. Yeah, so I don't know where she got rid of it. It's very interesting. Watson, I'm getting some dice over here for you. I'm still getting a little bit of sadness over here. Nobody is lying. Nobody is cheating with you. And you know what? I feel like you could get a little bit more power over here is what I'm seeing. So I'm definitely going to have to say, you know what? Watson, go for your ultimate power. You're not using your 100%, sweetie. You go for it because you can do even better than what you're doing now. Let me give you some... Let me give you some advice from Lenormand. No. She didn't leave it at a crossroads. She most likely left it. I don't know where she left it. Knowing my mom, well, actually my mom and I were laughing about that last night. We were thinking, what if while you were driving, and we were thinking about this when I was coming back from the shop, I went shopping with the kids, and I said, can you imagine if you throw your voodoo doll out of the car window and it flies onto somebody's windshield? How freaky that would be. And then we made it even freakier. We just thought into our minds, what if we even put a picture on it saying, you will die? Could you imagine if anybody actually got that onto their windshield, how spooky that would be? And that was our last conversation onto the voodoo doll, so I don't know what she did with it today. Where did the quote come from? You didn't type quote, but you wrote quote. It's written quote. I see quote. Oh, you said qua. No, you said quote. It says quote. Yeah, so imagine. You guys don't want to be behind my car or my mom's car. You might have voodoo dolls kind of coming out, flying right at you. Could you imagine imagine how shocking that would be to get that type of a message flying out onto your windshield? You will die. I must be tired. All right. You would pay to see that reaction, wouldn't you? Okay, I've got to stop this. Watson, I am back with you. Yes. My mom and I have the stupidest ideas. Okay, so I am going to say over here, yeah. I know, Lola. I think it would be so funny. I would love to see somebody's reaction receiving that doll. My kids had my new voodoo doll. I had my mom's. And they were posting it into their window onto the side of the car so everybody could see them, so they could scare them with the voodoo dolls. And they wanted to see their reaction. It was hilarious. Okay, I'm stopping. So now you know enough about my twisted life. All right, so here we go. And David, for some reason, is sure he's one of my voodoo dolls. Yes, exactly. I need to ask my mom where she put this doll. Okay, so I am good. Okay, Watson, I'm going to get to your Lenormand, seriously. Lenormand is saying that. Watson, you're stuck into all different kind of cycles over here. You're stuck, but you're stuck into an unlucky cycle is what you're stuck into. But the good news is no tower moment is coming your way, but there is something that you need to have more knowledge about over here, and there is something that is going to end into your life. I don't want to say this by laughing, but it is what it is. I think David is already sleeping with one eye open. When he heard that I had a voodoo doll, he immediately said to me, "Am I your voodoo doll?" I said nothing at all. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's continue. I have Coco who wants to eat kids. I've got voodoo dolls. Oh yes. Okay. Let's go see. Oh, Renee. How does Theo feel now that they know that you canceled your date with Lucy? Let's go see, sweetie. I'm going to stop, laughing. Even my jaw is sore over here. Let's go for it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, David is very afraid. Now that he knows I got a voodoo doll, he talks to me about my voodoo doll every single day. I say nothing about it. I don't want to tell him that he truly is my voodoo doll. All right, so how does Theo feel now that they know that you have canceled, right? My mom is hilarious. Ever since I told her I thought my voodoo doll had spooky vibes, she decided hers had spooky vibes too, and she needed to get rid of it. We're such enablers, seriously. You know what? I'm actually going to say that we're actually happy about it, is what I'm going to say over here, Renee. But at the same time, I do feel as though we're happy about it because it does bring some abundance. It does bring some beautiful hope into our life. But at the same time, I kind of feel as though, you know what? We're a little bit intrigued by all of this. So we're happy, but a little bit intrigued. I feel as though we would truly like to know why you actually canceled it. Yeah, now he's afraid. I know, seriously. I've got him scared of my voodoo doll and what it is I do downstairs. He hasn't seen the pins yet. That would really scare him. Yes. Okay. I'm going to finish off this reading tonight with some beautiful energies for our Laura. Let's go see what's going on, Laura. And then I'm going to sign off for tonight. I'm going to go see my friend Voodoo Doll. So here we go. All right. Yeah. And he found out I had a voodoo doll from the kids because my kids were telling him that, you know, I had a voodoo doll in my car. So Queen of Wands followed by Six of Wands, King of Pentacles. I'm definitely going to have to say over here, yeah, at least now he's aware of it, but can do nothing about it. I'm going to say, beautiful Laura, if you're still around here somewhere, sweetie, into all of my nonsense, I'm going to say that Cancer's energy, it is strong. It is about leaving the situation that he is in. He is thinking of you, sweetie. So I don't really feel like his energy has changed much. I'm still going to say that his energy today is actually quite strong into transformations and to changing things. Yeah. Whew, there you go. So that's that, you know, that's that. He's going to be afraid of any package I receive at home now. Oh my gosh, Lilith, it is so funny that you talk about that, because when I was in high school, I was about 13 or something. My mom and I went out and we bought a Ouija board. And we were so scared about it, we decided we were not going to use it. And we were living into a condo. We went outside to like the big container and we were going to throw it out. But we heard so many horror stories about the Ouija board turning back up. We were so terrified about the whole thing, honestly. It never did show back up. I'm going to tell that to my mom. You're going to scare her. That would be terrifying, wouldn't it? Ooh la la. Yeah, which is why we're going to send it. You know, she discarded it about an hour and a half from her house. So if it ends up back into her house, that is really spooky. All right, Laura, I still don't know if you're here or not because I'm kind of babbling to myself. I'm going to check that out, Sierra. I am getting over here as the energy for you and him. I feel as though it is difficult because we truly do want to be close to you. We want to be with you. We are thinking of you. And we just really don't know how to leave. The wife is what the problem is here, sweetie. Yeah, really. It's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. And I know she's going to bed in like 13 minutes, so I'll wait until tomorrow to scare her, Lilith. Tomorrow, actually, I will send her a message tonight before I go to bed. And when she wakes up at 3 in the morning, because she has really weird, my mom has the weirdest sleep schedule, she will see that at 3 in the morning, that Lilith said that the voodoo doll is going to show back up at her door. And I'll let you know what she writes back. I'm going to say, I don't think Laura's here. I think I'm doing readings up into the air. I'm going to stop. I don't think Laura is here, honestly. I think she came on by and I'm just talking with myself. Let's go see Sierra over here. And then I'm going to sign off and go see, you know, David and the kids. Oh, well, Ouija board, break it into a cross and burn it. Oh my gosh, we didn't do that. But it was brand new. I mean, we bought it and we discarded it right away. It was unused. A little bit like the voodoo doll. The voodoo doll we're getting rid of was absolutely unused. So, oh, she does. Oh, she definitely does, Lilith. Oh, yes. She knows you all right. She gives me messages to give you all the time. Dark and twisted messages. So Sierra, should your daughter go to D University or L University? So this is going to be for D University, and then we're going to go and see the L University. Oh yes, seriously. My mom goes to bed at 7 p.m. at night and she wakes up at 3 a.m. Why? Because her dogs wake up at 3 a.m. and she conditioned herself to wake up at her dog's hours. So her two mini teacup poodles, who truly do fit into a teacup, wake up at 3 a.m. and she wakes up with them, and that is when she does her work. I know, seriously, right? But she knows you and she knows me, so she will completely accept it, Lilith. There's nothing I can say that can scare my mom, truly, after all these years. All right, so here we go. That's a good thing you don't have a phone, Lilith, because I'd do the same thing to you. Okay, so I am going to say over here, beautiful. Let's put this one down here so we can see it really nice and clearly. And let's do this one over here. Sierra, I'm definitely going to have to say there's no doubt about it over here. It is the L University. I feel as though the D University over here is simply not going to bring to your daughter what she wants to have. I do feel like love is going to show up at D University. But when we go to university, there's love. But more than that, there's studies, right? And that is the main purpose of it. So I am going to say over here, I do feel that at D University, she's going to be sad. She's not quite going to get what she wants over here. I'm going to say that there is a lack of direction. If she does end up going to D University, she's going to want to switch. She is definitely going to want to move on over to a different university. So there's definitely going to be a move if she does go to the D University. As for the L University, it is beautiful. I do feel like love will be there, but I also feel as though there's going to be a lot of motion. There's going to be a lot of changes. I feel like she's going to absolutely love the dynamics of that university, and altogether, I feel like she's going to be quite successful in it. So I'm definitely going to have to say, between D and L, I feel like the dynamics are just completely different. I feel like at L, it is a little bit more movemented. I feel like she might find her place a little bit better. She's going to be happier over there. And there is where she's going to have the best marks, the best grades. So I'm definitely going to have to say D is not all that bad, but she's going to be so much happier at L. All right, let's go and see Sandra, and then I am going to finish up this reading. Laura, you laughed. I did like 2 readings. I did Cancer's energy, and I did you and Cancer, and then I figured I was talking to myself because you weren't there, so I quit, sweetie. Sandra, you're a Pisces, and your love is a Taurus. About 5 minutes ago, I did like 2 of your readings, sweetie, because I thought, hey, I'll finish up with you, Laura. Yeah. So, Sandra, you're a Pisces and your love is a Taurus. How is your relationship progressing, and does he really love you? You live at a distance from each other. Well, let's go and find that out, beautiful. It was about 5 minutes ago, Laura. We were talking about voodoo dolls, and I was doing your readings in between, sweetie. So let's go see Sandra. You're Pisces, Taurus. How is this relationship going? And are you truly loved? You are truly loved, sweetie. We do hold on to you quite a bit. And nonetheless, I do have some really good news for you. I do feel as though we are looking towards a future. Great abundance over here, sweetie. I do have to say, you know what? We love you. We want to be with you. We want to continue this relationship. And we are truly looking towards a future. So we do want to continue to date you. And we want more. We're looking towards grounding ourselves, maybe moving closer. So I'm definitely going to have to say, do we love you? Truly, it is a yes. No doubt about this, Sandra. You know when they say distance only makes the heart grow fonder? Well, this is pretty much a case in this occasion, sweetie. So you are truly loved. We do want to continue to be with you. We want to continue to see you more. We want to continue to grow this relationship. And we are looking for the long term. So it is all good, sweetie. It is my pleasure, Laura. Laura, before I finish, let me do the last 2. Okay, so Laura, to give you an update, Cancer's energy, I know you didn't ask me, but you know, Cancer's energy was heavy today. We want to move on forward. We want novelty into our life, but we just don't know how to leave that wife. So we're still kind of stuck into the same situation. With you, we want to get closer to you. We are missing you. We are loving you. And we're really trying to find our escape plan as best as can be. We're just having problems to find it. Sandra, it is my great pleasure, sweetie. let's go and see, since you are here, Laura, before I do leave, let me go and pick out some questions over here for how Cancer feels with the wife, okay? So as for Cancer and the wife, we're getting over here. I feel like whatever needs to be said is said within this relationship. We're not seeing anymore any possibilities into this relationship. The 2 over here of Cups is telling us that we do have that friendship that is still there, but there is a decision that needs to be made into this love relationship. I feel as though we don't really want to jump on in anymore. We don't want anything new. We don't want to modify anything into the relationship in order to make it better. I don't feel like therapy or anything of the such is really going to fix the problem. Ultimately, the answer is one of them is going to have to leave. No, I'm chit-chatting about you right now. I don't have Renee anymore. It is just you, sweetie. I'm just talking about you, Laura. All right, and let's go see into the future. 6 months. Let's go. Oh, no, not 6 months. What it is that you need to know that he wants to tell you. He wants to tell you, sweetie, that he does want to reach out to you. He does want to leave his wife. He is thinking about you. And you know what? I feel as though he has a lot of nightmares, a lot of sadness. All he truly wants is those beautiful possibilities with you. So I'm going to say you are truly loved, sweetie. Yeah, we are. And now I'm done. I'm going to go and have some dinner. I'm going to go and see what's going on upstairs with kids and David. I'll go see, because we never played Who Killed Mr. Potato Head yesterday, so I'll go play Who Killed Mr. Potato Head. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, same place, same time. Laura, I hope that you're doing good, my beautiful. I am happy to see you. I'm glad that you came on in to say hi. No, she still wants him. He doesn't want her anymore. He doesn't want her anymore. He's trying to find an escape plan, sweetie. Yeah. So we will see each other tomorrow. Same place, same time. Sending you guys so much love. Yes. Thank you, sweetie. And we'll see each other tomorrow. Have a beautiful evening. So much abundance to every single one of you. Laura, you go have a nice glass of wine. I'm going to say I know yet you clean. Yeah, I'm going to say get comfortable, sweetie. Let me put it that way to keep it YouTube friendly. Have a glass of wine and relax. You deserve it. Yeah, Who Killed Mr. Potato Head? That's what I'm going to go see. Oh, Who Killed the Voodoo Doll, right? All right. See you guys tomorrow. Oh, mashed potato. I'm loving that. Who ate the mashed potato could be the following. Yeah. All right. I'm letting you guys go. I'm going to play Who Killed Potato. See you tomorrow. Yeah, Who Killed Mr.